Waterfront Fest here in beautiful Wheeling, West Virginia for the first annual North Atlantic Beer Mile presented by Waterfront Hall and the Pine Room. Matt here with you along with Jarrett, Jeff, and Chris. Everybody looking wonderful. We're really excited to be down here. If the rain holds off, skies are clearing. We got Joe behind us running the show. Don't want to forget about him. The crowd is starting to file in nicely. We see some pets out here, a lot of beer drinkers, and a lot of exciting people. Excited people and exciting people. As Champ's dancing over there.
Look at that,
Take
Champ.
a look at number 8035 in your
Yes.
program. You're not going to want to keep your eyes off of that guy. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Fellas, it's an exciting day. It's a very exciting day, I will say.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to describe it. Stressful, but exciting.
It's a new
for
venture
sure.
for us.
Absolutely.
So we're not really sure what to expect, but we see a lot of contestants, participants here that look pretty excited to take part in this event. It's the inaugural one, so hopefully it works out well. We're having fun so far.
100%. You guys all look absolutely wonderful. Just to throw that out there.
Right
as well,
back at you,
fellas.
Jeff.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, Jeff. I think one thing is for sure. I think we all look good today.
It is what it
if
is,
There's, if
fellas.
there's
As good as we can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little more challenging
my
for
suit
some
came,
of us.
My suit came on Amazon about 2 hours ago. Just arrived. So.
And actually, a big shout out to Bruce McNeil
Yes,
because
shout out
we
Bruce
were able
McNeil.
to lock down the mailman on the delivery
Yes.
of the suit.
Yes,
so
and
everything worked out
he
well.
helped us out. So
Speaking of mailmen, we have a heavily favored mailman running in this race
We
today,
do,
Mr.
too.
Jamie McKittrick. I
Better
think he's
known
going to
as
be a
Filthy
strong contender. Okay, there you go. Filthy McGurk. We'll go with that number. I like that,
Right.
Jeff. May the 4th be with you and everybody. It's Star Wars Day, obviously, so come on out if you want to dress as in Star Wars attire. If you're just turning the stream on right now, you got plenty of time to get down here. The race isn't starting for a little bit. And even if you're not interested in the race part of it, you can come down, say hi, drink some beer, eat some food, see some friends, see Soup walking around, looking good over there.
Dapper.
Jubb behind the curtain back here. Coach out there with his mustache on. He looks like back in when did he have that mustache, Chris? When he actually had a natural
that was
mustache? Was
probably
that
in the late 80s,
Okay.
early 90s.
That was
yeah.
very appropriate back then.
Hey,
though.
and Matt, by the looks of over here on the right, it looks like our drone is in the air. I
Yes,
see
it
our
is.
buddy.
Yep.
Well, I can't see
Dave-
because of the tent, but Dave,
I
the
see
man, is
Dave
here.
looking up
Yeah.
into
Yeah,
the
see,
sky.
okay,
so,
I got it.
So
Yep.
it looks like our drone's taking off. We're gonna get some good shots there. Unfortunately, I wish you could see it on the stream. But
I wish it looked like an X-wing fighter. That would be kind of
that'd be pretty
be
neat.
very
but
fitting today on
yeah,
May
so
the
we're
4th.
today we're about 22 minutes till 2 until we start our festivities. I think we're gonna start out with our
Thank
our
you.
color guard. We have a cannon here.
Yes, the cannon who was brought to us by the cannon guy.
Yes, cannon guy.
Cannon guy. His name will not be revealed. The cannon showed up.
The cannon
it
guy.
takes. I guess it takes trips across the country around the
so
Ohio
Matt,
Valley.
He's anonymous and he's from parts unknown.
Yeah,
right?
parts
And
unknown.
the
We don't
cannon
even
just
know.
showed
I
up.
don't know if he's from Ohio, West Virginia, or Pennsylvania. I'm
But
going
it's
to
here.
guess it was one of those three.
And here he uses the F word, which
Oh,
this
well,
is the
that's-
first time I met him, and I can appreciate that.
Look, we
Yes.
got some
Oh,
dogs
definitely.
coming
We got
out
Yeah,
here.
a
Look,
lot of
Pups coming.
dogs down here. Well, we have a tent right to our left.
do.
so today's event
foster dog.
is pet friendly
Yes.
and child friendly.
Of course.
Have
Got
you
it.
guys ever tried to maneuver a drone?
I haven't. Jubb crashed one into a
I
tree.
have, yeah.
I'll tell you
I-
what, man, that's an art.
It is an
It's
art.
truly an art.
I wish Jubb had a mic behind us, but Jubb and I got one for Christmas probably 5-6 years ago, and it was right when drones started to get big. We went out on Christmas Day to fly it, and about 30 seconds it was in a pine tree. So
And it's still sitting up there.
Yeah,
isn't
it might still be there.
I would guess for beginners, you would probably want to just buy like at least expensive one
Yeah.
just to kind of get the feel on how to use it. 'Cause
Like an RC
you spend
copter.
that- I mean, I'm sure those things are in the thousands. And,
Yes, 100%.
And you take one up in the air for the first time and crash it.
Oh.
That's not good.
Well,
Yeah.
that probably wasn't a great Christmas day. That your gift.
No, not that I can remember. But hey, today feels like Christmas though.
Yeah, it
today
does, doesn't
today
it?
does feel like Christmas. A little more stressful Christmas, like I said, but
Well, I tell you
we're
what, you
excited,
guys-
ready to go.
You guys have done a lot of work. Unfortunately, I've been a schlep rock in this whole thing, but everything you guys have done up to this point, I really appreciate everything you guys have done for
Yeah,
sure.
it's been a heck of a process, and we can't thank Dan and Ian enough from Waterfront Hall. They've just
Yeah.
been unbelievable in this whole thing. As soon as we really came to them, they were in. As soon as we said it, they were in, ready to go, and we met here for probably 3 straight months of us meeting every Friday morning at 9. We'd sit down with our coffee and our water from the bar inside and just kind of go at this thing. And here we are on the actual day. So
It's good stuff.
yeah,
really
it
is.
is. It is. We're excited. Again,
so far,
Danny
so
and the
good.
best.
Rain-free right now. Knock on wood,
Yeah,
fellas.
look, I even
Rain-free.
see. I think I see a little tint of brightness over there.
know, right?
Yeah.
The sun popping out
Yeah,
here. We got tons of things happening down here. If you're wanting to do something today and the rain's starting to clear out, stop on over. We got local vendors. We got live band performances. That first band was amazing.
Yeah, it was very good.
What was the first band called? Was that
Company Caravan.
Right, Company Caravan was the
and
first.
with
We got the Roadhog Band, the Bucket of Puppies, and the Tom Bachelor Band are the three that I have listed here. So
yeah, and
should be good.
Rachel and Caden are actually who were also
They were
a
outstanding.
big part of this whole process. They were just in that band that played. They were awesome.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
they're doing
realize it
double
was her.
duty.
Rachel, I think, was strumming that bass.
Yeah,
pretty
she was
good.
on the bass,
She
and
was
Caden,
awesome.
Caden was on the vocals. I didn't even know it was her.
She sounded great.
Yeah,
They
she
did.
sounded really
absolutely
good.
fantastic.
She sounded awesome.
Well, and then she started off with a Led Zeppelin song. You can't go wrong.
Yeah,
there.
that
She was
gets
great.
you
She
gets
was
you
very
fired
good.
up.
Look
Yeah.
at that guy.
Oh,
Look at
Rick
that
Vion
guy.
in the house. Belmont Brewworks, one of our gold sponsors
Yeah,
here.
you wanna run
I'll
down
go
our
down the
sponsors?
sponsors, absolutely. Our gold sponsors. Here we go. Belmont Brewworks, Rick Vion in the house. Carpets by Jameson, Hightower Brewing, IC Cab. You might want to book one of those today.
Literally.
304-232-1313. Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal. McCann Distributing, Jack Snacks, the ice cream truck, a.k.a. the ice cream truck. Performance Food Service and Mazzella Welding and Fabrications. Our platinum sponsors, Carney and Sloan. Allen's Doors and Windows, Kazicki, Hughes, and Tickeroffs. That's CPAs, KHT for short. Cloud9, Salon and Spa, Goodman Properties, Quality Steel Erecting. That's in St. Clairsville if you're looking for that one. Karen Bauer Distributing, our diamond sponsor, along with Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, and the Wheeling, Ohio County CVB. Thanks to everybody for their sponsorship of this wonderful event here. Again, Waterfront Fest kicking off here at 11 a.m. and we'll go until I guess the very end. I guess is there a cutoff or is it just go until the party ends?
I think 11 p.m. is the official
right.
cutoff.
But I'm sure there's an after party.
I think
at
there'll be a little
Waterfront
bit
Hall.
of lingering. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm going to make it that long.
Well, the big question is your dad is our coach going to make it that long?
I believe I just got word from Vegas. They said that the time on his departure tonight is around 8:30. They said that's about the middle.
Well, it's funny you say that because I asked him when we were going to indulge in our first adult beverage, and he said he was ready at 8 o'clock this morning. So I guess if he would have started that, he would have put in a 12-hour shift.
Yeah.
But,
So
I mean,
honestly, he probably could put in about a 15-hour shift today.
Jeff, you said he was ready today at 8?
8 o'clock.
Well, he did that last Sunday or Saturday, and that didn't end well.
That did not bode well at all.
No, but he's a
living legend.
Well, he's a little. Well, I mean, he's not just playing around today. He's got some responsibilities, so maybe that'll keep him under control. What do you think?
Yeah, I think maybe. I wish we could get him on camera here.
I mean,
that was
tongue-in-cheek. Very
right
tongue-in-cheek.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely tongue-in-cheek.
Yes, but he's got a mustache overnight. Actually,
yeah, it looks good.
He grew a mustache overnight, and he's got his. He doesn't have his tux on.
No, he's going with the red vest today.
He looks good.
He
with
does.
the
It
shirt.
looks
But
nice.
he does look good. Again, it's Kentucky Derby Day. We're gonna have a watch party later tonight. Post time around 6?
Yeah, it's going to be. It's almost 6:57. It's going to be basically 7 o'clock there. So far, nothing to hold up the post times. There hasn't been any euthanizations or major injuries on the track yet, so that is good. Not here nor at Churchill Downs. So let's hope that keeps up here. EMT's on site here just in case. You never know what could go wrong. But it's going to be a great day here. We're excited to be here. Cinco de Mayo Eve. If I'm still around at the time that it turned Cinco de Mayo, look out. It could be trouble. But stop on down. Check out all these wonderful places to eat. Jared, do you know do you have the names of the chair?
Yes.
I can think of them in my mind. But
Yes. So we got over to our left here. Probably my favorite of they're all great, but I think my favorite of the three here. We got the Road Home Project. They brought a ton of puppies. Our boy Hugo, who was on the radio with us the other day, he's actually here taking a nap over there.
Yeah, he's a napping kind of guy.
Yes, and then Augusta Levy and Helping Heroes, all awesome organizations, and we thank them for coming down. And really everybody here. We got a ton of vendors down here, ton of, I don't even know. I haven't got the time to walk through. I've seen it there's some boutiques, some donuts, some ice cream, some hot dogs, and then Avenue Eats and Woodfire Pizza across the road from us. So we got a ton going on here. It's really starting to fill up now, which is neat to see, and we appreciate everybody coming down. So we're probably about 15 minutes here from our post time. fellas, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I saw Champ over there getting a good stretch in, having a beer, having a cigarette, getting ready to go. I mean, nothing says exercise and cardiovascular workout like a beer and a cigarette on a beautiful day here in Wheeling as the skies are starting to clear. The excitement is starting to build, I can tell. We got a lot of people around here. The color guard is in the house, and things are looking up for us, I would say. Chris, I got to compliment you on your shirt, first of all.
Thank you.
It's incredibly stunning.
I purchased one prior to getting this one. I didn't like it. It was too bright. It was too yellowy, so I went with this, and I'm getting a...
What do you call that? What
Too
kind of
yellowy.
print is that?
I don't know. It's like a paisley.
Paisley?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of them colorful, but...
What's the definition of too yellowly?
It was just too bright.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't like it. So, but anyway, this whole event here, I don't know about you guys. I've never participated in one. I've never witnessed one. So there's a lot of unknowns here. I don't know if you guys have been a part of one of these, but I'm really excited. I want to see how this works, who's going to run, who's going to walk, who's going to throw up.
Yeah, so
it's really exciting.
So actually, let's go to Jarrett for that because he actually participated in one of these down in North Carolina. And for those of you who don't know, the beer mile is going to be a mile of drinking beer every quarter mile. Jarrett, you can elaborate a little bit more on how that works.
Yeah, so and I'll just kind of go back to where the inspiration from this came from. Myself, Jubb, Cooley, and Soup had gone down to Greenville, North Carolina, where Soup lived previously. I think it was last August we went down and ran in a beer mile down there. And it was such a cool event that we were like, you know what? I don't think anybody's ever done this up in Wheeling. So we again, came to Waterfront with the idea, and then they were all in with it. So essentially a beer mile, you start out, drink a 10-ounce beer, which is down to our right here. You'll see on camera here shortly. Start out, drink a 10-ounce beer. Then you will run down
and
Water
it's
Street.
Kona, right?
Yes,
That's
Kona Big Wave.
Kona Big Wave.
So you would drink a 10-ounce beer right in front of us, run down to West Banco Arena, make a loop, come back down to 12th Street, and then come back to where the finish line is here. You will drink another beer, and then, so 4 times of that, you have 1 mile. I was to say one,
mile, right?
one. Yeah, well, yeah. Essentially, is a beer mile. So 4 beers, 4 quarter miles, and we said that's kind of our tagline: one epic race.
Well, Jared, when you guys participated, how'd you do? How would?
Well, and Jubb said this. He said this before. I will say I probably, not to throw shade on Soup and Cooley, I probably was more in shape than those two, but they finished ahead of me because I couldn't chug. And to me, that's absolutely the hardest thing to do
it's probably
in
the
this
most
event.
important thing.
It does not matter how in shape you are, how fast you can run. If you can't chug, it doesn't matter. Absolutely does not matter. And it looks like, is Coach getting ready for the anthem here?
I don't know. I don't think. And
We've started to clear out here.
Doesn't look like. I mean, we still got 10 minutes.
Yeah, we still got about 10 minutes. I think we still got to get everybody registered up. But no, anyway, it doesn't matter how fast you are or how in shape you are. If you cannot chug, it doesn't matter.
Here's the question. If you guys didn't have responsibilities today, I would imagine, Jerry, you would have probably ran this, maybe?
I probably would have. I honestly, I got to say, it wasn't the most enjoyable thing. It really was not the most enjoyable thing. And I will say, after the race, I was hammered. I was absolutely hammered. Once it hit me, after you sit down and it's like, okay, you catch your breath, and then it's like I mean, think about it. You're chugging 4 beers in 10 or so minutes, and then when you sit down, it just hits you like an absolute train.
And that's usually the reverse. Most of the time when you're drinking, you're sitting down, then you go to stand up, you're like, oh, shit, now it's just a reverse factor,
yes,
I guess. Yeah.
But then when you sit down, oh, my gosh, absolutely hits you like a truck. But
what kind of beer were you drinking down there in North Carolina?
I don't know what beer we had. It was obviously a light beer, but I don't know what the official beer mile rules say that the beer has to be above or equal to 4.5%.
Oh, okay.
So there are official beer mile rules, and we tried to stick to that as close as we could. There are a few things that I think it has to be a 12-ounce beer that you drink. This we drink is a 10, which really isn't that big of a difference. But Anyway, there are official rules, and we tried to stick to that as much as we can. We even had an entire race company come out from I don't even know where they're from, but they came out. They're Cleveland, and they have hooked us up with chips, so we have the most accurate time to where.
Even better.
Yes.
And actually really good dudes, too.
Yes.
Actually,
yes,
everybody down here is
really,
very pleasant.
really. I was telling my mom.
Yeah, everybody's having a good
Yeah,
time.
it's good
I got
stuff.
a question for Jeff and Matt.
Yes.
If we were participating, are you guys good at chugging? I'm terrible at it, so I would not be. I would not be a good teammate.
I'm a hell of a lot better at chugging than I am running.
I was going to say, this
That's
body
for
hasn't
sure.
seen a run in a while,
Well,
so I'm
mine
good with
hasn't
beer.
either, but I just have never been a chugger.
It's
Ever.
not my favorite thing to do because, unfortunately, man,
I mean,
that can set the evening off in a very bad way.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Very bad way.
But you have to know going in, and it's going to be that way.
True. So
But
here's
as
the
part
question.
of the team,
Okay,
though,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to go ahead and do my part. I mean, it might.
You're not going to let them down.
It might end up bad results, but like Matt said, I probably can chug better than I can run.
Do you guys find it different, though, from a standpoint if you were chugging out of just a glass or truly out of a can, or how the young bucks now do the
shotgun?
Well, yeah, the shotgun. I think there is difference between some of those.
Yeah, I think for me, I think it's easier to chug out of a cup. I think a cup
that's fair.
is because you don't have a limit on your entryway.
True.
No, there's no question. Cup is the easiest thing to chug. Bottle is the hardest thing to chug out of.
Yeah.
Can, if you remember, Jeff, you and Chris will remember this. So nowadays, these kids are all spoiled. We got those wide mouth cans. Every can's a wide mouth. Like that did not used to be like that. It was that tiny little slit tab, and it was tough to get out. I mean, it was tough to chug. I mean, really.
and I think actually the official beer mile rules are that you have to drink out of a bottle. I think what they do is a
Wow.
bottle.
Now Champ moves up the board on the odds board if he drink out of a bottle.
And when we did the beer mile, we were drinking out of a cup down in Greenville. So
well, with all the look out for the environment stuff. We got to keep it green.
Yeah, I know.
We can't have glass bottles, and that could be a problem. Also, it could be dangerous. You could have somebody wielding a broken bottle, Chris.
Yeah,
it could could get a little feisty.
Right, if someone's had too
alcohol's
much,
flowing, and
then they want to use it as a weapon.
Especially if there's a side wager or something.
Well, Jared, I got a question. When you were in Greenville, I think I posed this question to you guys the other day. How liberal are they with the rules as far as chugging? I mean, if a guy's got a 10-ouncer and half of it goes down his chest.
Yeah, see,
that's a good question,
That's
Chris.
kind
I'm
of
sure
like almost like a
like
judge.
we don't really have a judge here.
Yeah,
do we?
really, there wasn't like a strict judge, and honestly, it kind of was like a pride thing. I think everybody wanted to finish the beer. Like nobody wanted to spill it, and nobody wanted to not finish the whole thing. It kind of was like everybody felt like they had to finish it.
Kind of like a rite of passage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without a doubt.
And I don't know if we've mentioned this yet, but with our race, so we're going to have 2 individual heats where runners, one person will drink 4 beers, and then we also have a relay race. So there's going to be 4 people to a team, and one person drinks 1 beer, and then 1/4 mile. So a lot of opportunity for everybody to get involved
Without
here.
a doubt.
Yeah,
I agree
So,
with that.
which one of the runners out here, guys, so far looks to be, high on your odds board as a potential contender
I'm
here?
going with my boy.
What time does it start, too? Yeah, first we'll take all your time.
He looks serious.
I'm going to go take all this stuff inside because we got to change here.
Yeah, I saw there was a guy number 8014. He's not on this list, but he looks.
There he's right there.
He looked real good. He
Yeah, and
looks ready.
I've seen a few of these guys out here really look like they're ready to go.
I would agree with that.
I know that Ian had said that one of his friends is coming. He was a marathon runner. He ran a marathon
Can he jump though?
apparently, but he ran a marathon in like 2 hours 15 minutes, which is just absurd. Like it's not even that's unheard of.
That's impressive.
That's like.
So, but
Kenyan
again,
time.
when I said it doesn't matter how fast you are, it doesn't matter how in shape you are. If you can't chug, you're gonna lose.
That's the great neutralizer.
Well,
That's
Jeff-
the point spread.
Exactly. So Champ might tell you what. Champ may have a shot here, even though he probably is gonna walk. He may have a shot.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's probably best he walks because I'm
Yes,
not really looking
I
forward to
hope
going
so.
to the
I
ER
hope-
tonight.
Yeah, because sometimes when he raises that with his hand to his mouth, he shakes a little bit. And
Yeah,
he just,
just a
so I don't want him to
spillage.
spill it, but he
But I bet by his 3rd beer he won't shake as much.
no, and you know what? Even though he's probably going to be the oldest participant, he's He's excited
Oh,
for
he's
it.
young in spirit.
Yes, he is. And Jeff, about Dirty McGirt, I don't know what his stamina is. I don't know about his chugging abilities, but I know mentally he wants to win.
Without a doubt.
I don't know if that makes him the favorite, but I mean, he's been talking about this for a month now. I think he even did a trial run one time.
I think he's been parking his mail truck and running around the neighborhood.
Because he's done a lot of things like that.
Hopefully we can cut that out of this, and we don't want to get him fired with this.
No, but you know, he's one of our guys. So I mean, I don't know all the participants, but I hope he does real well.
Well, here's what I am going to tell you: the rules of CPR has changed. Just so you guys know, the breath work has went away. But if by chance we had to do breath work, I'll do the compressions. I'm not doing mouth to mouth on George. Just to be very clear.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of ladies that would line up for that.
Well, we do have EMTs on site.
Yes, we do have EMTs, police here. It really is we're fenced in, so this is a secure event for sure.
Do any of our participants have do not resuscitate?
Oh, that should have been part of the sign-up.
Exactly.
Next year.
Instead of
I don't
writing
want to get sued.
if you need a DD, you just write do not resuscitate.
Please don't F with me. Please.
They just leave him on the ground.
Yeah, so right now our beers are being poured right now. Looks like what, these cups are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be.
I can't chug
Hey, those are 10
I really thought they were going to be.
Well, they're not full to the top.
Yeah, yeah, and our beer,
those are pint cups.
Hey, do they got a Kool-Aid pitcher?
That does look like a Kool-Aid. It does look like a Kool-Aid pitcher.
Oh, the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, and again, appreciate all of our volunteers that helped put this event on, that have worked the gates, the beer pouring, the everything. Seriously,
Did an amazing job getting all those volunteers. You had that meeting the other night.
Yeah.
Ian's addressing the crowd right now, or the runners right now, getting them organized as we get ready here. A couple minutes from post time, I guess.
Yeah.
From the first big race of the day.
Yeah.
The North Atlantic Beer Mile, secondary to follow around 6:57 this evening. Stop on by Waterfront Hall. You can come inside, watch it on the big screen. Where we had a nailer watch party down here. Our poor nailers fell last night 2-1 in overtime, but a strong showing over at Toledo. I'm a little worried about tonight. It could be tough to bounce back.
Yeah, that's tough. And then another event tonight, the Wheeling Miners.
Miners right down there. About how many yards away is that from us? 200? Probably not even 200.
I tell you what,
150.
9 iron.
Yeah.
But now that you say that, I swear this seems a lot longer than a quarter mile, what we're running. But we measured it out, and it is a quarter mile. Actually, I think a little less than a quarter mile, but it seems a lot longer than what we ran in Greenville, because we did the same thing running up a street. But it seems a very long way. We're going to see if our participants are ready to go. Ian's giving our rules out right now.
Yeah. We got
our
Soup's
racers.
fiance, Sammy, in the race right now, number 8006 in your program. If you're scoring at home, she could be a serious contender.
I'm going to add 8023 to my mix.
Oh, man, I just saw that.
And here's the deal.
He's got the Top Gun shades
Here's
on.
the
He's
deal.
ready to go.
I'm also going to add 8016, the female in the bunch, and I'll be honest.
8016,
yes,
Katrina DeSantis. I do know her.
Okay.
Yes.
In the black and the pink shoes.
Yes,
And then
she looks like she's ready to go.
Who's 8023, Matt?
I
Who
don't
do
know
we
if
got
I
on
have
there?
80. I'm missing a lot
here
of
it is.
runners. Oh, did you find?
Casey
There you go,
Hancock.
Hancock. There you go.
But,
All right.
but here the thing is, though, like you guys said, physically they look.
You're right,
But
Chris.
if they can't chug,
Right.
They're
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
shafted. That's a good
It doesn't
point.
matter.
I mean, that could be a neutralizer.
I agree
It
with that.
absolutely could be a
We
neutralizer.
got,
Should
we got
we
the
be-
United States Attorney over there, too, Mr. Elenfeld.
Should we have been
Look,
able
he's
to have
stretching.
a little bit of like a prep work for this meeting, guys, and they should have been able to come down before, watch them chug beer, so we could
And
actually
we
have
could-
a true.
Almost like a weigh-in.
Yeah,
type
like a weigh-in.
thing.
Yeah, you have to drink a beer during your weigh-in.
and get a word with
That's how I would have had to do it if we were making lines on numbers
right.
on the
I think that would have been
outright.
really fair.
Yeah, it would have definitely made things interesting. But
champ.
Champs in there, of course, talking to the ladies.
Of course he is.
Yeah, we're about
There was no
right
chance he
on.
was standing next to two
Hey,
dudes.
there's your
He was-
mouth.
I like how Champ's got his. What are those things called? The numbers.
His bib?
His bib. It's covering his private
Well,
parts.
it's probably good because sometimes it
Here we
flies
go.
off.
Fellas, here we go.
Be time
All
for our
right,
national
fellas.
anthem.
We
We're
are
gonna
ready
take a
for the
small
national
pause
anthem.
And we'll return here in a
We will
moment.
be
North
back.
Atlantic Beer Mile, year number 1, Pine Room.
Ladies and gentlemen, the oldest post in America, Wheeling American Legion Post 1 Color Guard. Look back. ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and all of our troops here at home and overseas, and all of our veterans, the singing of our national anthem, done this afternoon by one of the best, C.C. Littman. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Could I have your attention? Quiet until the colors depart the area.
Hey man, get up. Hey man, back up.
Let's have a round of applause for CC. And how about a round of applause for the American Legion Post 1?
What a job by C.C. Littman. We're just about ready for the here down at
I'll be happy
Water
we have
Street.
these on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're at least covered up, but we got our cannon ready to go. Our racers are lined up with their beers, ready to roll. Fellas, let's have a day.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get the cannon ready.
Coach getting everybody
Yes,
fired
he
up.
is. Yes, he is.
And I think we're just about...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there we go. The cannon guy.
Let's go.
We are off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Hell of a start
Champ
there.
had some issues.
Uh-oh.
With
What
some
happened?
of these.
Uh-oh.
Champ is struggling a little bit.
Champ is shaking
It's
a
all
little
right,
bit
Champ.
with his
It's all
chug.
right.
He's
That's
going
all
to do
right.
good.
Let's go, Champ.
All right, and we're off. Our last runner is off. Champ has
I tell you what,
got a
though,
nice
man, that
strap
guy
going.
took off. Took off.
I tell you what, a lot of our runners didn't, I don't think, understand that to throw, you got to finish your beer and then throw the cup away.
Right. So
we had a lot of
Soup's
people.
mom is down here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That looked intentional.
Yeah, jeez.
That
That
looks
might have been.
8025. I
It
tell
looks
you what,
like
he's on fire.
8025
On
out to a hot
fire.
start. Do we know 8025, Matt?
I'll tell you what,
Okay,
hey,
802. That's
hey, the
that's
attorney's
state's
out front
attorney,
too here.
Elan.
State attorney's looking good out front. He's got a nice pace going on right now.
8025, Stephen Murray.
He's kicking
Stephen
ass right
Murray.
now.
I think he's
Stephen
a
Murray
former
out to a
Wheeling
great
Park.
I tell you
start.
what, he's got a nice strut. He's got a nice strut going on.
So we got 8-0-1-7 Bill Ehlenfeld and 8-0-2-5 Stephen Murray leading the way so far. North Atlantic Beer Mile is underway. Heat number 1. Oh, we actually
I
got
tell
this.
you
What's
what.
this guy here? 8-0.
That's
8-0-2-5.
that's the
Off to
guy.
Oh, okay, that's Stephen. Yeah.
Our very
that's the guy.
first 8-0-2-5
And then
Stephen on his second beer.
Okay.
And we
Casey
got some-
Hancock in third.
Uh-oh.
The chug chants have come
Uh-oh.
out.
That's
Let's
tough.
see.
You know what? There's the struggle, Chris. There's
Yep,
the struggle,
yep,
Buzz.
Mr. Ehlenfeld.
I tell you what, somebody could take the lead right now.
Fellas,
somebody
I
could
can't
take
lie.
it.
It looks like we got some heavy breathing so
See,
far.
Yeah.
People
the
are
guy
getting
chose
backed
to do
up.
it out of a can. He chose to do the beer out of the can, the leader.
Whoa. Whoa,
On his
wait,
second.
whoa.
What's that? Oh, that's
Jeez.
against rules and regulations.
All right. Yeah, he
I
might
don't
have
know how I
violated.
feel about that. Out of
So
a
now,
can.
so we have a new leader now.
We have a new leader.
Yes.
Out
You know
in
what?
front.
Actually, hey, I read somebody's lips down there. They said the beer was warm, so that
Uh-oh.
that could throw a little bit of a curveball
Yeah,
into
that's,
it
I
too.
tell you what, I would rather have a warm beer, I think, chugging wise, than a
That's a good
cold
point.
beer.
That's a good
cold
point.
beer is tough to chug.
All right.
All right.
There's Sammy LaBelle getting
Yeah.
ready
Yeah.
to
Sammy
refill
LaBelle
here.
on her
Got
second-
some walkers, guys. Got
On
some
her
walkers
second
here.
beer. Gino Peroni, an old West Liberty alum,
Yeah.
on his second beer. Looks like he's struggling a
Oh, is
little
that
bit.
him in a yellow hat?
Yeah, in the yellow hat.
All right, and Champ is the first. No, Champ and Soup Small go a lap down. So you got
That's-
8-0-2-5
Uh-oh.
Stephen
We're catching.
Murray.
We're catching.
8-0-2-3 Casey
Uh-oh.
Hancock.
Uh-oh.
Casey
Uh-oh.
Hancock and Stephen Murray are the two.
Let's go, George.
Stephen
Let's
Murray
go,
is
George.
second.
Come on,
Casey
George.
Hancock in the lead,
George.
Coach. Champ just crosses the line for the
Yes.
first time.
Yes.
He's got a good strut going. I like what I'm seeing out of him.
Yes, I agree.
Well, Matt,
I agree.
He's not overextending
Hey, Matt, I think
himself.
Mark's
Yeah,
looking for
we're
something.
in the middle of a telecast. 8-0-2-3 is the leader, correct? Casey Hancock. Casey Hancock is the leader. Stephen Murray is in second.
He does look good. He's got a nice
Oh,
pace.
yeah.
Fellas,
got a nice
fellas,
pace.
I think we had a good call. Wait,
Whoa,
okay,
wait,
I understand.
what's he drinking now,
So
out of a
he's
can?
a Bud. Okay, so he must be non-alcoholic. He's
Oh,
drinking a.
that makes
sense.
Hey,
That makes
yes,
sense.
he's got a Bud Zero.
No
A
wonder
Bud.
he looks
I'd
so
say he
good.
looks in shape. He's
Yes.
probably a non-alcoholic
Yes.
drinker.
I tell you what,
What?
I think that imposes a tougher drink for him because it's bigger and.
Well, but he doesn't have the inebriation that the other
that's
people
the
have.
curveball.
Right.
So, I mean, that's
we
like
may
a-
have to revisit
We
that
might have
next
to
year.
say he's the
Yeah.
NA winner
Yeah.
and the other
That's
guys
a good
official
point, Matt. That's
yeah,
a good
alcoholic
point.
good
winner.
thought. A
So
good
right now
thought.
we got a two-horse race between Stephen Murray and
Two-horse
Casey
race.
Hancock.
Oh, we're
Right.
breathing heavy. We're breathing
State's
heavy
Attorney
here.
Ehlenfeld
Yeah.
is now,
Yeah.
the beer might have done him
Well,
in.
you know
Yes.
what? And
He's
he
probably
looked
not
very
used
good.
to hammering beers down like that.
Running was not a problem for him.
No.
It was the chugging.
I tell you what, the front of his shirt's a little
Yeah,
wet.
yeah,
we
I'll
may
be
have to
honest with
check.
you.
We may
Yeah,
have to
boy.
go to the tapes
Yeah.
and see.
That didn't
I
go
don't know
down
if
the
that'll hold
gauntlet,
up under
fellas.
cross-examination.
I don't think
Yes.
that went down on the gauntlet,
Yep.
fellas. I really don't.
There's Sammy's got a nice
look at
pace
Ada.
going.
Look
Jesus,
at that
this guy
guy.
looks so
Absolutely.
race
All right.
Wow.
So Casey
Gee.
Hancock is now putting laps
That's
on
not fair.
everybody
Hey, I
right
like
now.
this
That's not
now.
fair.
Soup's mom and George are just walking
Oh, you know what?
side by side.
We love it.
Shooting
Love to
the shit
see
a little
it.
bit.
Casey Hancock's widened his lead to about, what do you say, guys?
That's about
35, 40 yards
Yeah.
over top of Stephen Murray in
He's
second
just-
place here.
Just made his
That's tough.
third
This is
turn.
Number one North Atlantic Beer Mile. May the 4th be
That's
with
it.
us all. Champ about to get lapped again, but he's got a good pace going.
Let's see if he's going to hug.
He's got a nice ladder.
Well, Matt, he's going to get probably here. His quarter mile would be 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's,
Damn.
You had to get
Not
him
a
home.
not a bad pace.
he's doing
and
all right. He found a runner to go with.
Yeah.
He and Soup Small.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
a
say
good
this much.
pairing.
And Soup's mom intentionally, unintentionally spilled that beer.
Yes.
I actually threw it down.
Yes.
Threw it
All
down.
right.
Threw it
Yeah.
down.
Soup's
All right,
mom and
George.
Champ
George.
have completed their
George.
fast
George.
lap.
George.
All right.
Let's
Good
go,
job,
George.
Georgie.
And
Soup's
fellas,
up there
I tell you what,
stretching.
who here in the hat has kind of closed the lead a little bit, but our boy
8039.
USA, USA.
USA.
Soup is
I don't
crossing.
know if I have any.
Uh-oh.
Every drink George takes,
Oh,
he
Gino
shakes his
Peroni.
head
Yeah,
no,
you go.
like,
So Gino Peroni and Stephen Murray are still in the mix here.
you got it, George.
That's it, George.
Gino on his third. Sammy LaBelle on her third.
Let's go,
Shannon
Sammy.
LaBelle on her
Let's
third.
go,
looks like it's
Sammy.
starting to hit her. It's starting to hit her.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We may have a little bit of
Here's the question.
uh-oh.
Who's going to be the first to puke?
Who's
Who's going to be the
don't
first
know.
to puke?
Well, knowing from
80-42.
look at this cat, man.
flying.
I tell you, look
I
at
tell
all
you
his
what,
tippy
absolutely
toes.
flying.
Unbelievable. Wow.
I got to say from experience, I did run the first beer mile with our friend Sammy LaBelle, and she did puke the last one. So
She may be doing it again this time.
She may be the favorite on this
So,
this
Jared,
one.
right now I got to ask you, was there anybody as impressive as Casey Hancock down in North Carolina?
Absolutely not. This is the best run I've seen by anybody.
Good job, George.
We
Look at this guy
ran
go.
with about 50 people in the race, and I believe
Wow.
that's
Wow,
it.
wow, wow.
That's it. There's
Hey.
our winner.
Hey, there's our winner.
There's
Let's
our
go.
winner.
Let's
625.
625. Absolutely incredible.
Casey Hancock, the winner.
Casey Hancock, the winner of our first heat of the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile. An unbelievable time, guys. I don't even know
Do we
if
have a
man.
second place coming
honestly,
here?
guys,
Stephen
I don't
Murray,
think that I could run that real mile in that.
Wow, man.
625 it looks like, and I
Yes.
think our second place runner here,
Stephen Murray.
Stephen Murray,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
number 2, and he's going to finish in about
Hey.
That was good.
6:58.
Hey, and
A
he chugged
great
all the real
time.
beers.
And he chugged. He was our
Yeah, no,
Our
he's
alcoholic
actually
beer.
the alcoholic drinker winner.
alcoholic winner.
That was an outstanding performance.
Hey, they tried to offer him another beer. He said, I'm done.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
it.
he's probably going to
It's
take a
done.
break for a couple of minutes. Do we have an issue?
Casey Hancock
Casey Hancock, Job,
is our winner.
with a
Jubb.
time of 6:58.
Something about Herbie. Herbie
Or, I'm sorry, right here.
Hancock.
6:25, right there, 8023.
Remember Herbie
Yeah.
Hancock?
Herbie Hancock,
Yeah.
right? There it
Folks,
is.
you got to bear with us.
Hey, look at this right
Yeah.
here.
We're learning
hey,
on
way
the
to
fly
finish
here.
strong.
We
There
don't
go.
have-
Boy, this guy's killing it.
8014. Let's
I
go.
got it.
Yeah,
He
let's
got his
go.
second wind here.
He sure did. He
Gino
caught a
Peroni
buzz.
coming
He
in
caught
for
a buzz,
his.
and it's time to go a little bit.
I believe Gino's
what?
finished.
I
Oh
think
no,
that's-
excuse me. Sorry, Gino.
Oh, you still got to go another.
Gino's got another.
So do we have a third place finisher
In
yet?
terms of difficulty, the third beer was the hardest for me. It looks like Coach is getting a word from our winner. He looks like he's not even winded.
Yeah, you know what? Not even close, right? Not
I
even
think,
close.
I think
that's like a warm-up.
Yeah,
I think he's ran a little bit in his life.
Here's the deal. I guarantee he's not even done for the day. Like when he leaves here, he's
Hey,
probably
right.
going to go take
He's
a
probably
ride
gonna
somewhere
Wellsburg.
else.
He's
Yeah.
going to run up there.
100%.
He's gonna hop back on
This
our.
guy did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, in our stream chat, we got a chat from Adam Bonneberger. He says, "Nice shirt, Chris."
Yeah, see,
Well,
Bonnie
I
knows
hope
his stuff.
he means that, because sometimes he's sarcastic.
Well,
when he
Bonnie's a
dealing with me.
stylish guy, so I bet he would look good in that
Thank you,
shirt.
Bonnie.
Yeah. So if you're not on the stream, well, I guess you would be, because you'd have to be
Yeah.
listening to be able to see it.
Yes.
Hey.
But you can text us on our text line. That is open if you want
Hey,
to.
Jared's just coming back.
314-717-7927 if you
go,
don't want to go in the
champ.
chat.
Cuckoo's distanced himself from
Fellas, we got an ambulance backing in down
we got-
12th Street right
Okay.
now. All right.
Let's go,
Our
George.
EMTs
Let's
our
go.
EMTs
Oh, we got a
arrived.
puker down there.
Let's go.
Whoever was,
Oh.
whoever was going with Sammy's
I think
puking.
that is our very first puker. That's
Yes.
Shannon LaBelle.
See, we should have had the garbage cans up here.
Yes.
I mean,
That's Shannon LaBelle. Looks like our first puker. Sammy is making it into her, I think,
Mark.
fourth beer.
We got
Uh-oh.
a vomiter now.
we got a
down there.
puker. We got a puker, Mark.
Who was dancing or who was going with Sammy?
Uh-oh. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Calling her out.
That's okay, though. Hey,
No,
it's
no,
meant
there's
to
no
be.
shame in
There's
that.
no
There's
shame at
absolutely
all.
no shame.
No.
Better to get it out of the way now. All right.
Yeah.
As we continue on heat number 1, North Atlantic Beer Mile,
Ooh,
the
the poor-
annual Beer Mile here
still
at
going?
Waterfront
She's
Fest,
still going
hosted by
at it.
Waterfront Hall and the Pine Room. Beautiful day out here. Stopped down.
Wow.
That rain cooled it down a little bit. It was really humid this morning. I feel like it's feeling a little
It
better
was
right now.
feeling good right now. The rain has subsided. It looks like the sun's trying to peek
Yeah,
through a
It
little
is
bit.
trying to peeky me, peeky you right now. Yes.
And this, we have just hit the 10-minute mark on our first heat.
10 minutes.
We've got a few people on their last beer, it looks like. They're taking their time for sure.
Hey, Jared,
They're-
what's the cap? I can't remember the cap on
Double
time.
fisted.
Isn't there a cap
I
on
think,
time?
I think our cap on time is
I don't think
30
that guy's
minutes.
a
I
runner.
30
believe,
minutes, okay.
For our walkers.
Oh, look at this guy. This guy's not
I don't
messing
know.
around.
I don't think he's a runner.
He's
He
not a
looked like
runner.
he'd been
He
out
got
all
some
night.
free beers. He's
Yeah,
a
we
happy
gotta get-
camper.
He's wandering
That looks
in.
like Unc.
Hey, so what the hell is going on?
Well,
He's got the Texas two-step and everything. I love it.
one thing's for sure, you'll see all kinds of people out here today,
Yes.
which is
Now,
it's good
now,
to see.
what's Soup's mom's name?
Stacy.
Stacy.
Stacy and George are even again.
Stacy
Okay.
and George
So
have
they're
caught
coming to
up.
the halfway point, right?
Yeah, things are looking good.
All right, all right.
Is that
Guys,
Tyler Cooley in the
did we
house?
Yeah,
Fellas, did we
course.
lose our Shannon? Did we lose Shannon,
That's it.
our runner?
Sean Link's in the house, everybody. There we go.
our puker
There we
Shannon.
go.
No,
Where-
she's down there at that far end.
probably
Okay, I see
talking
her.
to
She's
somebody.
gathering herself.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I think she's having a. I think
She's
they
having
gave her
another
water.
beer.
I hope she makes it. And it looks like Cooley made it. I think him and Soup are going to run in this next heat.
Oh, Cooley's is running. I
I
didn't know
believe
that.
Cooley
Okay,
is running,
all right.
but Cooley is
now Soup just
he's
had a
been
s-
sick for a while.
Let's
So I
go.
think his performance might be hindered a bit.
So-
Hold on,
Let
who's
me-
been sick? I'm sorry.
Cooley's
Okay.
been sick for the past
You know
few
what
days.
we're gonna say? Suck it up.
Yeah,
Suck
right.
it up.
It's been like a
Exactly.
week now. He's fine.
Don't be a pussy.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so let me ask you guys a question. So Soup's like Superman. He had a suit on a minute ago, and then he changes back into running clothes.
Yes,
That's
and then
impressive.
he'll probably be back in a suit
I
here
don't
after the
get it.
race.
The guy already
I
had
see Josie over there.
Longhorn.
Yeah, so
he had Dairy Queen. He had, I mean, this guy's super.
The guy is he never stops. He never stops. He never knows what's going on.
Champ refilling. Is
But
this his third?
Champ is on.
Yeah,
I believe
I'll tell
that's
you what.
Yeah.
I think that's 2. I think.
No, I think
No,
that's
that's
three.
three.
At
That's
least
definitely
three.
three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Hey, and he's
tell you
almost
what,
drank
Tell you
every
what,
drop.
and he got
he
no
gets
problem.
about that much.
He got zero problem chugging. I tell you
Well,
that.
and one thing about Champ is he's very competitive, Chris.
Yes.
He's not
Yeah.
going to shy away from a challenge.
Is that
Yes.
Slash down there by chance?
And that is Slash. Slash has made his way here. Hopefully,
we'll
George's
get a
heart
guitar
rate is
solo later.
stabled. It looks
There we
like
go. There we go.
One more,
we got
George,
another
and
guy
go.
finishing up.
All right.
Let's go.
8026. That is.
Good work,
Let's
George.
see if I got him. That's Tim Newman. 8026. Tim
Solid.
Newman.
Tim Newman just finished up.
Tim Newman.
Tim Newman was our third
I
place
believe that
winner,
was the
Joe.
third place.
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. Yes.
At least our MC didn't tell us otherwise.
Yes. Yeah, so we've
All right.
George back
Wow,
on.
Kettlewell back on the path.
He's back
now.
on the path.
So
Yeah,
this-
Stacy
wait, is
Campbell
this-
almost finishing up
No,
her
he's
third.
got to do one more whole lap and then another lap because that was his third beer. You got to do 4.
And I think we got to say that Stacy
Yes.
Campbell has been officially eliminated for pouring out her yet another beer.
Okay. Well, that's just a
Tell you what,
technicality.
hats off to the beer pours. I mean, once
Yeah,
they
yes.
come and they cross the line, they're right there.
Yes, awesome
They-
job by them.
I
Again,
know,
our
but
See
she
that.
always catches him around down by West Banco. He slows down.
the beer that our participants are drinking is Kona Big Wave, Hawaiian beer.
That's
A
good.
very tasty beer. A very, very good beer.
I need
Nice
to try
and
some
light.
today. I need to try
Brought
that.
to us by our friends at Karen Bauer,
Yes,
correct?
again, yeah.
One
Matt,
of
if you
our
wanna,
diamond sponsors,
yeah.
Karen Bauer Distributing, leads us off with our diamond sponsors, Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, Wheeling, Ohio County, CVB. Those are our diamond sponsors here at Waterfront Fest, the North Atlantic Beer Mile. Our platinum sponsors, thanks to all of them as well, Carney and Sloan, Allen Doors and Windows, Kazuki, Hughes and Tickeroff, CEAs, KHT for short, Cloud9, Salon and Spa, Goodman Properties, Quality Steel and Refuge Incorporated. Those are our platinum sponsors, our golden sponsors. Rick Vion and Belmont Brew Works, Carpets by Jameson, Hightower Brewing, IC Cabs, 304-232-1313, Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal, McCann Distributing, Jack's Snacks, a.k.a. the Ice Cream Truck, Performance Food Service, and Mazzella Welding and Fabrications.
Yes.
Thanks to all of our sponsors
Without a doubt.
that helped make this event a really special day so far. We're glad to be here. Matt, Jarrett, Jeff, Chris on set right here. Coach the MC of the event out front. Jub behind the scenes doing what he does.
Jubber Jub and
making
the
us,
Funky
making
Bunch.
us look good and sound good.
Yes.
When that's almost impossible task that he's trying to pull off. And amazing job by everybody here at Waterfront Fest. Cooley's on set now. Welcome back to Wheeling. Cooley getting ready to run in the next heat, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Stacy running down Champ. This is it's been an exciting day, fellas.
has
We got
great-
about 15 minutes in here to heat number 1.
Yes, absolutely. Great
And we're
start
excited.
here.
Oh, he's got the strut.
Yes.
He's got the
Yeah,
strut going.
Champ!
Our
Just
friends
don't overdo it, George.
Sammy and Gino just finished up their last one. It looks like Stacy and George are oh no, do we do have a couple more left?
Yeah.
They're still, I mean, tell you what, they're on a good pace. These two
Yeah,
coming here.
I would agree.
80, 18 and 8032.
That's is it 8018 or 8016?
That is 8016 and 8032 just finished
so
up.
that was Katrina DeSantis at 8016 and 8032. See if I got an 80-32 on here. I do not.
Do you think they started off this race and said, you know what, no man left behind. If you
Oh,
get ahead like that,
80-32,
then-
Zach Corbin. Zach
All
Corbin.
right.
I tell you what, though, just watching this unfold, you know, when you hear about it, you think, well, it doesn't seem that hard, but.
Oh,
This
it's
looks
very, it
terrible.
is really
This is it for me.
difficult.
I'm fine with sitting in this
Yes,
spot.
this is, I'm glad. I am absolutely thrilled to be
Oh, yeah.
sitting in this suit right now, not on the battlefield today.
Nah,
Yeah,
this girl over here is dressed like Princess Leia on Jabba's bar.
Oh,
Really? You're right. I swear.
Oh,
Tell me
you know
I'm
what?
not
I think
wrong.
I did see that.
There's our
that
first
yeah, so
our first exotic costume of the
again,
day.
we
Star
got-
Wars. May the fourth be with
we
us
got
all.
we got 11 people in the chat right now.
Well, hello to those 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say
Hey.
hi. Shoot us a message on the
Yes,
chat.
tell us you're here. Tell us your name. We'll give you a shout out, and or you could just come down and see us.
They send that over there.
$10 at the door.
Chris is in the
That's what we
hydration.
need. That's what we do. Thank you. We need refreshments.
A refreshment
we need
on
refreshments.
set. I actually even haven't cracked one yet.
Yeah, that needs to
I
happen.
needed a little energy first.
Ooh, Sharon's, or what's she's got like a 5-yard lead on Champ now.
Yes.
Stacy
Stacy-
Campbell.
I tell you what, though, Champ's gonna.
And our
He's doing well.
But I tell you what Champ did that Stacy didn't is he finished his
oh, and
beers.
we got. Hey, look here, fellas. 80-13, gonna finish the race and a jog to beat 80-12.
yeah.
Hey, that
And
was
a
meant to be.
great
That was meant
13,
to
Brittany
be.
Jones comes in.
That was
Brittany
meant to
Jones.
be.
Finishing up. 80-12. Awesome beard
She had
crossing
that up
the
her
finish
sleeve.
line.
She had that up her sleeve.
Yeah, all right. Stacy Campbell.
Stacy Campbell.
They still got one more.
Is that it?
I think they got one more, right?
You got one more. One more, George.
Let's go, George.
One more lap for Champ.
Come on, Georgie.
You got 13 minutes, George.
Looks like they poured him a
Yeah,
about
that's
a
smart.
half full.
That was smart.
14
Come
people
on,
here in the
George.
Let's
stream.
go, George.
Welcome in everybody to the.
He
The-
may be the next one to throw up.
Yes,
that's
he
a
might.
probability.
Now,
Now,
does
that would
Champ
be a
throw
first.
up?
I've never seen
No.
that ever
Okay.
in my life.
I didn't
now
think
he's
he
coughed
did.
up things that look like
Yeah.
dead birds.
Yeah,
and,
that,
Dead
chicken
birds.
bones and
Yes.
whatever else.
Did you get an identifier on what the bird was? Just
Nah, probably like some sort
Part
of
of
a
it was
wren or some sort of
a
black cat
raven.
chip chickadee. Small bird. Couldn't been any big game bird.
That's fair.
But
That's
yeah,
definitely fair.
when he I've
One
seen
more
some
time,
stuff come
George.
up, but
Come on,
not,
George.
not normally beer.
Yep, and if you're watching here at home, 15 of you in here, say hi and chat. The person we're talking about was Champ, who just walked past the camera.
Yes.
He's got the American flag pants on.
You can't miss him.
he's
He's
on
very patriotic.
Lap
wearing that
here.
doily.
Yes, he's got his doily on.
He's a good-looking man. He's a good-looking man.
Him and Stacy Campbell finishing up their last lap. That'll conclude our first heat of the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile here at Waterfront Fest down here in Wheeling, West Virginia on Water Street. We got the river behind us. We got
a nice venue right
we
here.
got a
Like,
hell
there's
of
on
a
the
venue.
back.
We
I mean,
really
I wonder-
do.
This is where all the streetwalkers and ladies in the night come out. It's
Yeah,
nice
I
down
mean,
here.
it is beautiful. And the guys down here again, Dan and Ian and Rachel and Caden and everybody else at Waterfront Hall has done an unbelievable job here at this place. If you haven't been down here, and here's Coach Rez of the Wheeling Miners, who got a game tonight. He's gonna
Taking on the Maryland Eagles in
Yeah,
West
the
Bank
Maryland
tonight.
Eagles
Or no, the
tonight.
Warriors tonight. Maryland
yeah,
Warriors.
the Maryland
What are you
Warriors.
expecting that tonight, man? Is that going to be a high
I'm
scoring
not sure,
affair?
Chris. I don't have enough data yet on it. It's tricky.
Yeah, let's give Coach Rez
All right.
a round of applause. Who actually we met a while back when we tried out for the team.
Crowd's filling in nicely here. There's a whole
Well, I tell
line
you
all the way
what.
down to West Bank Arena.
Jared, I kind of wonder about their personal evaluation if you didn't make the team. You, Cooley.
Well,
Sue?
actually, I didn't try out, so they couldn't evaluate me. I was just the cameraman.
There goes
I
Dicey
should've-
across
I
the
should have
road.
tried out, honestly. I think I
Yeah.
could have been a hell of a slot receiver.
Hell
until
yeah.
until I get smoked across
Hey,
the
you know what,
middle.
Jared? You're the
Screw
kind of
that.
guy.
Ooh.
Just all you do is get first downs.
That's all. That's all. I go
Chain
right to
mover.
the sticks. Nothing
Possession
more.
receiver.
He's like Danny
Possession-
Woodhead.
Okay.
You know what?
Yes.
Right.
They are-
Danny Woodhead.
Fellas, we
I
got
forgot.
our boy Nick Nardoni in the chat. He says, "Keep working, Georgie."
All right.
right.
See,
Now
Nick,
he's coming.
word,
who again
words
is-
of advice.
Stacy's got a
From
little
Nick
lead on him.
Nardoni.
Making his
Words.
way down. We got 20. We're 20 minutes in here to our
Yeah,
first heat.
Is he going to finish, fellas?
I
Is he going to
think,
finish
I
at
think
30?
Champ's gonna finish.
No,
All he's got to do.
he's gonna
He's got
finish.
no
Let him know.
more.
And listen, if he's not going to the ground, he's finishing.
No,
'Cause
he's got He's got no more chugging.
10
All
more
he's got to
minutes.
do.
Not gonna-
Nine
he's
and a half
not giving
minutes
up.
to go. He's got to finish.
Can he get up to 12th Street and back to the front of Waterfront Hall in 9 minutes and
I know
30
one thing
seconds?
about Champ tonight. It's going to be an early night at the Vets. It's
Yes.
going to be early to bed for him.
Yes.
He's
this
gonna-
is good for him, though.
He's going to flare flop
This is
right
good for
onto
him.
the
Look,
Oh,
he's,
he's
blowing,
got- hey,
he's
look at
blowing
that.
kisses to the crowd.
He's got a fan
Yes.
club over there.
Yeah,
He does.
he's got a
This
fan club blowing kisses.
I think he would win
Waving.
most popular runner, don't you,
Yes,
Chris?
absolutely.
Yes.
I think it's a landslide.
Yep.
Come
so
on,
we're,
George. You're good.
Let's go, George.
Keep it up, Georgie.
Yeah,
go,
Georgie.
Come on, buddy.
Here he comes. As you
Yeah,
can
he's-
see him on the stream. He's
Yep.
walking past now.
I think he's
Oh,
a fan
just
favorite
spit.
now.
Yeah.
He's a fan favorite.
Yes.
He is.
I think he's going to make it. We got our crew up in the Diamond Sponsor VIP lounge.
Yes.
Really,
a nice
really
setup, I
See
heard.
a
Very
lot of,
cool setup.
See a lot of Main Street Bank people up there.
Yes.
They always love to have a good time.
Who again? Shout out Main Street Bank,
Oh,
who is
they're
our
tremendous.
our massive wealth is
Yeah.
through them.
Yeah.
Obviously,
All of our pennies and
yes,
quarters
our
that we
pennies,
have in there.
quarters, and dollar bills.
Yeah, like one of you guys said earlier, they'd hate to lose all that.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, exactly. Thanks to our
Yes, thanks to our diamond sponsors, Canada Distributing, Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, and the Wheeling, Ohio County CDB. They're enjoying themselves out on the patio there at Waterfront Hall in the VIP section.
Hey,
Awesome stuff happening down here.
Breaking news.
What do we got?
Well, when you guys mentioned about the
Chris, turn your mic. I can't hear you. There you go.
the EMT showed up. I guess the guy that started the cannon hurt his hand. That's what they
Oh, so
showed
he had
up
an injury?
for.
Oh.
Yeah, we got.
Wait, Amputation?
well,
Well, you know, they.
Yeah.
Well, they
That's
want-
like what happened to Saul Rosenberg.
Jeez, well, let's hope.
Oh, there's Dave with the drone
Let's
out there.
hope our
Our buddy
cannon
Dave.
guy is okay.
Yeah. So
we-
you always got to worry about when you bring a cannon to an event
Yes,
like this,
yes,
because
yes,
you
yes.
just never know how things are going to
Wonder how that
recoil.
happened, though.
Well,
Yeah,
you get
but-
that bad recoil off
Yeah,
of the
maybe
bridge.
a recoil
You know
or
what? I hope he didn't shoot that too close to the suspension bridge. We'll
dead
never get
guy.
it.
Knock it over.
Is that the same? Is it the same? Is it the guy that owns the cannon, or does he just have a guy like?
I don't know. He's
No,
just
I
the
think
cannon
he's
guy.
the cannon guy. He's
He's the
an artist.
cannon guy.
He wants to remain the student.
Yeah,
Like,
I got there's a shirt across the street, Matt, that is very
I saw
dear
it,
to
Natty
us.
Bo.
A Natty
Natty
Bo
Bo.
shirt. Hey, I thought this was speaking of the cannon. We had to really get. We kind of went through some hoops to get the cannon approved to come down here.
Right.
And actually, they had to alert all of the as Stacy Campbell comes across the finish
big
line. They actually
Six mother.
they had to alert all the people on the island that the
Oh, I
cannon
never
was
thought
going
about
off,
that.
so that they knew that they weren't going to blow up.
Let's
But
go,
that's all right.
Georgie! Let's go, Georgie!
Yeah! 23-26.
Let's go, Georgia!
Yeah.
Oh, he's assuming the position.
Get him a massage, coach.
Assuming a position.
USA! USA!
Yes, let's go.
Great job.
Take a seat, George.
Our last runner
All
of
right.
the first heat of the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile, George Kettlewell finishes in
About
under
23,
20.
about 23,
23-26.
That's a solid
Champ
time.
cross.
That's a
I tell you
solid
what,
time.
guys, on a serious note, I'm very impressed with him, honestly.
100%,
Like that,
without a doubt.
That takes a lot of courage and guts to come down here and do this at his age.
And no, he wasn't like George would drop. Like,
Oh my
he was
gosh.
not going to stop in this.
Matt, you're absolutely right that we have Princess Leia on Jabba's
Yes,
barge
we do.
running
Oh, my
this
Lord.
race.
Yes, we do.
Holy hell.
As we get ready here for our second heat of the inaugural First Atlantic North Atlantic. 17 people in the stream right now. Type in chat, say hi, what you're doing today. If you're not here, you gotta give us your excuse why you're not here. Maybe you live across the world, but hey,
Across the world.
I don't know. They might be.
I love it.
That's the only reason I
I
can
would
think
agree.
why they
you
wouldn't be here.
I would agree.
As we're
Soup's
set
ready.
to
Look
begin
at Soup.
our
Soup's
second
looking
one
strong
here.
right
I need an
now.
updated list of runners. I can tell you that because a lot of them are gone here.
I
We
just
didn't
realized that Soup and
Soup's
Cooley
looking
both have
strong.
shirts on that say Pine Room Running Club. I didn't know we had a run.
How many guys
Honestly,
are in there?
I think
Not
just two.
Hey,
That's
not us.
I know
No,
Job's
not us.
Not me. Yes, again, 18 people. If you're in the stream right now, type in the chat,
Hey.
say hi, give somebody a shout out, tell them you love them.
So
tell
who
them
won
you're
between
watching.
They used to
Who
bartend
won
at
between
the
Soup
Vets.
and Tyler last time?
Soup
Right there,
actually.
805.
Soup. Soup completed the. He came in
8-0-0-5?
second place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Soup's
What
here
was
to
her
win
name? I
this,
can't
without
recall.
a doubt. Soup is here to win this.
See, I
Yes.
thought you'd know her name, but I can't remember it either.
Guys, I gotta say, I don't know if I feel right if our own guy wins the
No,
beer mile.
These guys. Then we'll have to have
It's
a
not rigged,
runoff
though.
again.
See, now we're gonna be
Good
accused
job,
of cheating
George.
as
Good job,
George
George.
comes
Well
in
done,
front
buddy.
of
Well
job,
done.
buddy.
the set right now.
Man, oh, man.
You need to sit down.
We
we're
got to
getting-
find you a lady to give you a massage after that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got our second heat ready to go here. It looks like we got a little bit more runners in this heat as opposed to the
is looking
last
that
one.
way.
So we're gonna
I
go.
will.
We're gonna go this individual heat here. Probably, I'm gonna assume probably not gonna take as long as the first one. And then after
I don't
this,
know.
we will
Princess
head
Leia
to.
might take a while.
Well, yeah. And then we're going to head to the
tough to
the
run in that,
relay
Jeff.
race after this, which is going to be thrilling to watch. The relay is going to be really,
There's
really cool
Robert
to see.
Felton from last
yeah.
week.
So stay locked in here. 19
Robert.
people here. Brown House says, what was the official Casey Hancock time?
Okay, so Casey Hancock, our winner, 6 minutes 25 seconds.
unreal.
Now he was
It's
not
unreal.
inebriated. Let's
That's
put that right out there. Stephen Murray had the best time of those who actually drank beer at
I'm glad
6
we're
minutes
breaking that
and
down.
58 seconds.
Yes,
Yes,
so
that's a fair
six-
breakdown.
Yeah, 6:20. What was Casey's?
Casey
what?
was 6:25.
6:25.
58.
Yes, so 6:25 is seriously an impressive time. I don't even think I could run that at a regular mile.
Close.
But we're ready to roll here for our
Walker
second.
Holloway in the house.
And I love the Coach Prime Colorado Buffalo shirt.
What a
job.
He's got his glasses on and everything.
We
Let's go.
yes, we're ready to go. A lot of people. I tell you what, guys, I'm really excited with this crowd here.
That'd be
Really,
great.
really happy
Yes.
with this. Well, how many people do you think are here?
It's kind of hard to judge because
300
we don't know how
maybe?
many people
I
got
can't
in that
see how
neck of the
deep
woods,
it
too.
goes
Yeah,
down
how
there.
deep
Yeah,
it is.
well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right.
As Coach addresses the
Coach
runners.
addressing
Okay.
the runners here.
Champ comes on set.
Curtis McGee, relay at 4. Curtis, it looks like our relay probably going to start around, I would say, 3:30ish.
Okay.
Hey guys, Jamie, what do you call him?
Filthy McGurk.
Brown
Yeah,
House.
he said he's going to throw up.
Hey, Brown House says
Filthy
in
is. I thought
chat.
Soup said he's going to throw
Oh,
up
no,
too.
Soup.
What?
I'm sorry,
Yes,
Soup.
yes.
I'm sorry. Soup said he's probably going to throw up.
That's going to be a problem.
Brown House in chat says, what was Hancock drinking? Kombucha?
Well, it looked
no,
like
he,
it looked
he
like
was
Bud
drinking,
Zero.
yeah, Bud Zero.
Those go down smooth.
Yes, they do. He was out of a can, which makes it definitely
Very
a little
refreshing.
bit
Crisp,
tougher. But
refreshing.
we've got a lot of people gathering around us here. Champ actually has made his way
Yeah,
up to the
Champ.
stage to take a seat. He couldn't
I'm
find
glad
a
he's
chair.
sitting down, though.
He
Yeah,
couldn't
no,
find a
He
chair.
needed to
so
get
he-
out of the sun.
Yeah, the beating sun
Yeah,
down
it's a
here
tough,
in Wheeling.
tough day out here. Here we go. We're off and running.
And
Heat number 2.
here we go.
North Atlantic Beer Mile.
Let's go.
Let's see if anybody can contend with Casey Hancock. I'm going to go
I'm
out on a limb
gonna
and
say
say no.
no. And I tell you what,
And here we go.
Matt, you said something about the sun. I tell you that if this was a hot day, man, that'd
They
be
And I
actually
tell
caught
you
a
what,
break. The runners
That was
caught a
one
break.
of the things that down in Greenville when we did it. It was a
You had some elements.
hot as hell August
That's
day.
tough.
And here we go.
All right, they're doing a big toast here. 3, 2.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's
we
go.
have lift-off. The beers are going down the
And I tell
gullets
you what,
right now.
Oh,
Soup
a quick
off to a
start
pretty
here.
good start. He's in second place out of the gate.
So
A quick start here.
Hey,
a lot of people again throwing their beers on their cups on the ground.
Yeah,
I know, literally.
That's not what we should be doing.
I'll tell you what, I
Well,
saw
you know
Champ
what?
deposit his in the receptacle every time.
Exactly. That's exactly what we
hold
should
on,
be
I didn't
doing.
realize McKittrick's
I
wife's
have
running
no
in this
idea
too.
how Stephanie McKittrick can
Did
run in
they-
those
Did
shoes.
they tell her about her footwear? Like she's got sandals
Oh, my
on.
goodness.
Jeez,
I
wow,
mean, wow.
wow.
I don't think those
She
shoes
don't
will
even care.
survive the whole
No,
race.
that's tough.
We got
Princess
a quick,
Leia's talking
off
shit
to a
down
quick
there.
start
Well,
here,
you know
fellas.
what?
Let's go,
The
Soupy.
chunk has
Oh,
started, and
and
Soup
Brian
is out to
Campbell,
a,
our very
a
own.
hot start.
Let's go, Soupy.
I promise
Let's
this is
go.
not rigged.
Yes.
I would say he's taunting people. He's going to trip
Yeah,
over
he
that
said,
thing.
"I'm gonna
Let's go,
puke."
Soupy.
He yells over to us, "I'm gonna puke."
All right, let's see if I can get some IDs on these runners.
I
I
don't
don't,
wish will, but I
I
hope
don't
he
know
does.
if I'm going to be
Yes.
able to because we're missing a lot of them here.
Coolest to the steady pace. Steady pace.
Cooley coming off of the injured list.
Yeah,
Look
let's
at
There's
Brown.
Showtime.
Showtime. Cameron
and,
blowing us a
and
kiss.
Jamie, our favorite mailman. Good stuff. There's Earl over there making
Yeah,
it
the
appear.
Earls made it down.
Go Browns! All right,
Earl
Soup's setting the pace here right now.
Yes.
His first
Ooh, somebody's
quarter
catching up though here
No,
a little
no, no.
bit.
going
Somebody's
to go
catching up.
in
80-33.
There we go.
1:16.
Who's a good chugger here?
Did you say 80-33, Chris?
Let's go, Soup. Let's go, Soup.
I do not have a name on 8033.
He must have went to Jesuit. He's got number 3 on.
Yeah, he's got a Jesuit
Is that a
jersey on.
soccer
I don't know what
jersey?
jersey that is. I tell you what Jesuit is doing, though. He's drinking and walking
You
a
know
little bit
what?
forward, which is legal. They can, as long as they stay behind that line in front of there with the parking spaces, that's legal. So a good little trick there that not
that was smooth.
everybody else has done. Cooley just finished his second beer, which again, Cooley's massive advantage is he's very good at chugging. He can open up his gullet and swig down a beer.
Coach Prime getting his second beer.
Princess
Here
Leia
comes
holding her
Showtime.
Showtime Cameron with a
That girl
very,
looks like she's ready to play tennis.
yes,
Yes,
I actually know her. She's a former classmate of mine.
And her name would be?
Sydney Moffitt.
Okay, Sydney Moffitt.
Sydney Moffitt in the camera right
We
now.
got another new leader.
Is that our leader?
Wow, we got the
okay,
staff out here.
our staff.
Uh-oh. Wow.
I'm missing a lot of the names.
We don't know.
We got a lot of names missing off of our
I'd say he's
list
on
here.
fire, though. Wow.
See if we can get a number. Maybe I have
I'd
this
tell
guy.
you what, Filthy McGurk's letting us down.
Yeah.
Filthy McGurk's letting us down.
Yeah, boy, he came in highly touted.
He did too,
This is
man.
like Colorado starting the year 4-0.
Yeah.
Went back fast.
And
Look at this pace.
Let's say giving out high fives.
Cooley has kind of fallen back.
What is that guy's
that
number,
guy,
Chris?
man. I'll tell you what has he got?
80-something-2. I
I
couldn't.
didn't see it.
Might be 8022. Sorry, folks. Bear with us. We're
who's our
struggling.
leader,
We
staff?
did not have our statisticians
we'll learn and
drunk
grow.
under,
Yes, our
under the set somewhere. Not really sure who we employed for that job, but Soup starting to labor a little
Yeah,
bit.
the laboring has started. Soup, the
Chug
third
that beer,
beer is
Soup.
always the toughest.
Chug
Is this
that
the
beer,
third
Soup.
one?
The third one is always
When's he
the
going to
toughest.
vomit? He said he's going to vomit.
Yes.
Soup's shorts have ridden up on his leg.
Yeah.
He's showing
Right
a lot
up,
of.
right up in his asshole
Yes.
right now. Yes.
That just amazed me. 5 minutes ago, he had a suit on.
Yeah.
Guys, Princess Leia.
Princess
Here we
Leia's
go.
right
Princess
now. Let's
Leia.
go. Let's
Coming
go.
through. She's looking pretty sharp
She
right
just
now.
came on pretty strong there.
Sharp times. I'll be worried about tripping over that skirt.
Out of nowhere.
That
I agree.
concerned
Princess
me a
Leia,
tad.
look at that.
Princess Leia crushing the beer.
14 people in the stream right now. Say hi. Root
Yes.
for your
Let's
favorite
go,
runner.
Coles.
Hello,
Let's go.
friends.
He
I
said he
know
can't
Cooley,
drink. That's
Cooley really
bullshit.
struggling. He's going to come in on his third beer.
I tell you what, 8022 is no
8022
joke.
is our
joke.
leader now. Really on a good
You think
pace.
he'll break? He can't break the record, though, can he? You think?
I don't. It
No,
doesn't look like
I don't think his
going to
pace
break
is
our,
as brisk.
Yeah.
our
Oh,
record.
okay, I got a name on 8022. Vincent DeProsperous.
All
I tell
right,
you what, man,
Vincent.
Vinny,
he's
Vinny
smooth.
D.
Very
Vincent,
smooth.
we're currently at
Vinny
4
D.
minutes and 13 seconds into our second heat of the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile here at Waterfront Fest.
Here comes Mrs. McKittrick
Mrs.
across the line.
McKittrick
There
Yeah.
we go.
gonna cross the
done.
line.
And hey, we
for
were
her
shadow
first
boxing.
lap.
And here comes her husband,
Come
Coach
on,
Prime.
Filthy.
Coach Prime on his way down. It looks like for his third beer. Fellas, it looks like
I think Steph's retiring.
these
Yeah.
pours, I got to say, the pours have got a little heavy head on
Yeah,
them.
they
that's
did that.
with too
we
much
got to
head
work on that.
Yep, and
That
Vincent.
wouldn't cut it indoors here
No.
at Waterfront.
No,
Hall.
no,
They don't
no.
pour a beer like that.
But Vincent, our man, is on his fourth beer, I believe, on a good pace right now, 4 minutes, 50
Okay.
seconds.
it looks like 8033 Steve Schlegel. He's a factor here. He could
I
be.
believe, if I'm not mistaken, Steve Schlegel is a Green Beret.
Well, he kind of looks
I'm
like he
pretty
could
sure.
probably kill me
Yeah.
in about 5 seconds. So,
Yes,
yeah.
I think Steve Schlegel is a Green Beret from what I remember Soups saying.
So he's
Oh,
in the
wow.
class with John J. Rambo.
Yes,
Delmar Berry.
Delmar Berry.
Yeah, and then all the rest of the Baker team.
Baker team.
Mesner, Krakauer, Coletta, Jorgensen.
Hey, Jared, we got to go back to your beer pour, and I agree with that. If you have head on a beer
Yeah.
to be running, oh, man,
Yes,
that's
yes.
tough. That's
I
tough.
would like to know the temperature of the beer right
This
now.
girl holds
All
her
right,
gun
here
every
comes
time.
Soup.
Yes, as Soup
Let's
onto
go,
his
Soup.
fourth
Let's
beer.
go,
Oh, my,
Soup.
look at this.
Look
Oh,
at
my
this guy.
God.
8031.
803.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
803-1.
Picking him up and putting him down.
Wow.
I do not have a name on that car, but
I
he
tell you
is
what, he's
flying right now.
flying.
I don't believe we got him in
Flying.
here.
Wow,
8031.
wow.
803-1.
I got an
Absolutely
802-1.
Princess
cooking right
Leia,
now.
slow down a
There
little bit,
goes
ladies and gents.
Showtime.
Showtime was shadow boxing on the way up. Just let
Oh, my
everybody
That's
know.
more her thing.
Yeah,
Put
more
her
her
in the
thing.
Here we go,
square
guys,
circle.
for our second heat. It looks like we got a
look at
sprint
this.
coming down the line
No
here.
way.
802-1 gonna cross the line.
An incredible photo
What
finish.
a finish.
We're going to have to go to the timing.
Oh,
people on
my
this one.
goodness.
That is
That was
absolutely incredible.
unreal.
I believe that Vincent
DeProsperous.
What do we got?
I believe
think
he
took
finished.
it. I think he took it.
I think he took the
And he's an employee here?
the gold.
Or, yeah,
I think
those
he was
guys
a
are all cheering.
volunteer.
Yeah.
He had a staff shirt
Yes.
on, so yeah.
That's his last name.
Is that live?
Did
Oh,
Vincent win?
Vincent.
Vincent
Oh, so
won.
you got
beat
names.
Matt- okay.
Oh,
yeah.
here.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, right. Jump's got all the stuff.
He's pulling it
Now
out.
send
my-
me that link. That's a good one. I like that.
Here, can
Send
we
it
get
to
that?
the group.
Can you send it in the
Showtime.
group?
Yeah, perfect. All right. So Vincent DeProsperous, the winner of heat number 2.
I tell you what, that was solid.
Incredible finish.
Unbelievable.
Photo finish. If the Kentucky Derby's that good, we'll be in for a hell of a day. Wow.
Hey, I hate to call our own guy out, but Cool's kind of shafted on that last
Hey,
beer, just to be very
fellas.
honest. A little shaft.
Well,
Now,
Can you send
I
me that?
That's
believe
disappointing, Jeff.
that Vincent
Hey, he
is
should
our
have higher
new
standards,
leader.
Chris.
I mean,
Oh,
Jeff,
so you had a time of-
it's about doing the right thing.
I agree.
I mean,
All
if
right,
you and I are in this,
Vincent.
Oh, there's not going to be a
I
drop,
mean, if it
right?
takes me 5 minutes to
6-11.
drink it, I'm drinking it.
Drink
Yeah,
it,
he did.
100%.
He won.
Fellas,
Way to be, Prime.
Good job, Prime.
So Vincent is our overall
all
leader
right,
now.
yes,
6-11.
fellas, let me go through this real quick. We now have a new overall leader.
Oh, wow.
Vincent DeProsperous, or DeProsperous, 6'11".
Come on, Sue.
6 minutes, 11 seconds.
Yes.
And then
Unreal.
our second place winner of that heat, and actually overall right now, Matthew Riffle, who absolutely just turned it on that last lap. I
He
mean,
was playing possum. Now,
he was picking him up and putting him down. He finishes at 6:12, 1 second behind Vincent, and then Casey Hancock, who won the first heat, he's in third place currently with a time of 6:20.
Wow, impressive stuff. State's Attorney Ehlenfeld in 7th position right now at a time of 8:55. Very impressive.
I tell you what, this whole system's
Brian
Yes,
Belair,
unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
8:15.
Where's that
Thank
coming
you
from,
to the
Jared?
timing and scoring here. This is
I
absolutely
just sent the link.
fantastic. I wish someone would have told us about this in
Is
the
that
beginning.
these guys here?
Jubb sent it to me, and I didn't even realize that's
Wonderful.
what it was.
Awesome stuff.
Wow.
That's why Jubb makes
Yes,
the big
this is
dollar.
our
Okay, this is
our run company that came in from Cleveland. They have actually live stats. I'll post this in the chat right now.
And
That is super cool. Wow.
let's address another thing here, fellas. It looks like that Sammy LaBelle is the top female performer at this
Oh,
point.
wow.
In 12th,
Oh,
Jared. Is that what you're
Okay.
seeing too?
I am seeing that.
So shout out to our own Sammy.
You know what? She's going to tell Soup to go eat shit,
Yeah,
pretty
really.
much, right?
Yeah. Brian better pick his game up.
Yeah, for
she,
real.
She might dump his ass, right?
That's it. Hey, the honeymoon's over. That
yeah,
was it.
right. That's
it.
enough. I can't be with
Can't
you. You're
be
an
with you.
embarrassment.
God damn it.
All right, Cooley looks like he's in bad shape right now as we
I'll be honest, he is in bad
conclude
shape.
Heat
And he
2.
didn't even finish a beer, damn it.
North Atlantic
Is
Beer Mile.
80-42
Heat
the only
2.
one that vomited so far? That girl?
Well, the only one we have ID on.
Yeah.
You know what? We appreciate honesty.
Yes.
We
Yes.
appreciate honesty.
So Coach is talking with the vomiter right now
Yes.
across the street from
Shannon.
Waterfront Hall.
There's no way any of us could
Shannon LaBelle.
criticize
Shannon
'cause
LaBelle.
We didn't do this.
No, 100%. We can't criticize.
No.
All right,
Well,
Coach
Chris,
Prime.
Chris,
Coach Prime got a good
maybe a
strut
little bit.
going
Yeah,
here.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Prime on his
Prime.
last leg, yeah.
Prime, he's hurting. He's hurting a little bit over there.
It's a good thing he doesn't have to walk his mail route, right?
I
or
tell you
run
what,
it.
he'd be struggling.
Well,
He had
here's
to work
the thing,
tomorrow.
though.
He's doing a hell of a lot
Sunday.
better than I would.
Man,
Thank
I'll
God
tell you
tomorrow's
this, so
Sunday.
if you're out and about later on around midnight or 1, he'll still be standing.
Do you think he'll have a few drinks by then?
Yeah, obvious, yes.
You watching the Met game? Ready to go.
Yes.
All
We
right.
should have did the
Hess's
best
work.
outfit. That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
We should have thought about that. Look, I guess Princess Leia.
Princess
probably
Leia
the
is probably
lead.
taking the
she-
I
cake
do.
right
I respect
now.
the tennis outfit too. I guess.
Yes,
Little
great.
tennis outfit.
As Sadie Moffat coming
Yeah,
across
good
the
job.
finish line right
Good
now
job.
with
So they're
our
done,
girl
right?
Showtime Cameron
Showtime.
following
hey,
up
Shadow
the rear.
Box. Let's
10
go.
minutes,
Come on.
33
All right,
seconds
let's
in.
go. Let's go.
And it looks like actually that's not the. They got another beer.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's Coach Prime.
Coach
That's
Prime coming
Filthy
across.
McGurk. Let's go, James.
10:40 did it.
10:47. Our time on the second heat.
Hey, James is dancing out there.
We do have some guys finishing up. They're probably fourth beer here.
Tyler Cooley in with a time of 9:01.
9:01. I think that is worse than his first run down
Brian
in North
Campbell
Carolina.
in the books at 7:43.
7:43. I don't.
what?
I think that also is not as good as he.
That's a top 6 finish. He
That's
right,
still
right
solid, though.
behind
My God.
Green Beret Steve.
Who's that?
Soup.
Oh,
Yeah, super the good showing there. Again, thanks for joining us here today. Waterfront Fest, kicking off the festival season here in Wheeling. Matt, Jared, Jeff, and Chris with you across the Waterfront Hall. Beautiful day. It's really not, but I'm just going to say it is.
Yeah, it's not raining, so that's all we can ask for.
It's comfortable out. I like it.
It is. Hey, and fellas, Princess Leia has turned on the burners.
Yes, she
That's
has.
Lynn.
Let's go.
She's going into hyperspeed here. Let's go.
Here's the question. When we started
These
this
are
whole gig a couple years ago, would you have ever thought that we'd be sitting here right now doing a beer mouth, kicking off the Wheeling Fest? I mean, come on, right?
Absolutely not.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely not.
Unbelievable.
Who'da thunk?
Who'da thunk that
Who'da
shit?
thunk it?
Yes.
But we're here and we're absolutely having a blast. And thank you to everybody that's came out today. Thank you to everybody in the stream right now. Our
Yeah, what's
sponsors,
our- what
our
are our
volunteers,
streamers up to?
13 in the stream right now. If you're in here, say hi. Say who's your favorite runner.
Right.
Just awesome day
I wonder
here.
if Nick had any head-to-head bets on the runners. No, we lost a piece
We
of
lost a
equipment.
piece of equipment. That's our little
As
tripod.
our commander Scotty picked it up there for us.
Chris needs a towel. There's a little spillage on our set here.
Well, I hope it didn't get his shirt.
Here's
or
what
his
I would
pants.
tell you. If we can't throw shade on the runners, because at the end of the day, now we're spilling beers up here.
Yeah,
right?
that's-
I know.
That might
Yep.
be the time when we know it's time to take a commercial break.
Yes.
But no, that's all right.
Now
we're going
we're-
to keep riding out with you here as heat number 2 is winding down. We're at the 12:50 mark. Still got some runners out on the course right here, battling through the conditions, battling through the difficulties of chugging a beer, running at a rapid pace, sometimes not so rapid, but we're with them. Princess Leia winding down here. She's walking as she's leaving the
Just gotta
post
stay in front of
position.
that line.
There she go. Okay,
You know what?
still
She's
holding
gulping
in.
too much air. That's going to be
Yeah,
a problem.
it doesn't
That's
look
gonna
good
be,
for
it's
her.
going to be too.
But the crowd's filling in nicely here. I tell you what, we're lined up all the way
Yeah,
down to
it
West
is
Bank
real
Arena,
deep.
from one end and down towards past Truist Bank, down towards the. I don't even know what that building is right there, but
The Windsor Manor?
there you go. That'll work.
The beautiful
I walk
Windsor
out and see it
Manor.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Windsor Manor. Again, thank you to everybody that has been a part of this, that's came down, hopped in the stream. There's 11 people in here right now. All of our volunteers, all of our sponsors. Here at Waterfront Fest in the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile on Water Street. We got an awesome looking camera right here.
All right, Cindy Moffitt
Good for her.
finishes
Cindy
up
Moffitt
Yeah,
is
good
finished.
for her. I agree.
in the books.
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this, guys. If you did this, how soon after could you actually eat something?
Oh.
Or you go right over to Avenue Eats to get a greasy
yeah,
burger
yeah,
right
see, that-
away.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
when
it
I
would
would
be a
throw
while.
up for sure.
Fun fact, when we did it in North Carolina, Jubb, although he didn't run in the race, he did do a lot of running following us with cameras and stuff. He had the greatest burger he's ever had, his #1
Right.
burger right after the beer mile. So,
Well, I'm
which
sure
is-
our friends at Avenue Eats will try to
They're
compete
gonna
with
top
that. They
that.
do
Yes,
that
they're
regularly.
absolutely.
Yep.
And they're knocking on the door, I think,
Yes,
to take
definitely.
the #1 spot.
Here
Stop
comes
down and-
Showtime.
Showtime,
back.
Cameron.
Showtime.
Walking
Let's
it
go.
down. She just gave
Let's
us
go.
a thumbs down.
She's going to puke.
What a-
She's going to be our second puker, I think.
What an awesome
Is that a
event.
real hair or is that hat?
I'm going to say that's not. I'm going to go.
That's
I
pretty
don't know.
sweet looking.
I don't know.
I've
She's
never
got
seen
like a
others.
rainbow.
Hey, Princess Leia's talking shit in the crowd
Yeah.
right now.
Princess
Yeah.
Leia is not to be trifled with.
No.
Oh.
Stop on down. Get something to eat over here. We got
Yes.
Avenue Eats going right now. We got the wood fire pizza, which is just fantastic stuff. We had those nice folks bring us some pizzas over to the studio when we were doing our Watchdog radio show. Tune in 12 to 3 every Tuesday and Friday, 2 to 3 on Mondays. If you haven't checked us out, Pine Room on the Watchdog. It's good to be with everybody here. Again, thanks to Jubb behind the scenes, running the board. He's got more work to do than any of us. We can just sit up here and act like jackasses.
Total jackasses.
And Jubb is back there steering the ship, steering the Millennium Falcon on May the 4th. May the 4th be with all of you. Hopefully your Kentucky Derby bets go better than mine will. But, yeah, we're keeping.
You're already saying you're going to lose.
Well,
That's not
I
good,
mean,
Matt.
I'm
That's not good.
optimistic, but I just watch the stuff too often to know how it turns out. We have some couple finishers.
Uh-oh. There's some breaking news.
Hey, we
There's
just got some
breaking
news from our very own Cooley.
Okay, Showtime.
He just Showtime
Let's go,
crosses
Showtime.
the finish line. Our very own Cooley just said that he threw up 3 times
Okay. Well,
after his finish.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, because last time that he ran, Cooley didn't throw up at all, I don't believe. Cooley or I both didn't throw up. Soup did throw up. I'd like to get news to
job.
see if
Hey, I know
if
we
he threw
talked
up.
about this guy. We talked about eating. This guy's eating our winner. Literally
my.
a sandwich, Gatorade.
That's crazy.
This dude's superhuman
a
here.
sandwich and
Vincent
Gatorade
Prosperous.
right after. And Princess Leia just finished strong. She said she feels fine.
Well, compared to sitting
Oh,
on.
no, excuse me. She might have.
One
She might
more?
have one
No,
more.
she's
No,
done.
she's
She's
done.
done.
I was saying,
She's done.
I'd
It
rather
looks
be
like,
on Jabba's
That
barge
girl's
than
name's
have to.
Lynn to finish. The last one here, 80.05. Lynn,
Lynn.
right? Lynn?
Hey, Matt, you said something about eating right afterwards, but can you imagine having to do an interview, though? Like, all of a sudden, Mark's grabbing
Yeah,
you
I
to
know,
talk
yeah.
like you're out of breath? Like,
No,
that'd be tough.
I
man.
He's gonna
can't.
puke on the
So,
mic.
Let's. We talked about all the finishers here, but we do have. It looks like we got a few DNFs in here, Lou, led by Stephanie
Steph.
McKittrick.
Okay.
And well, Lynn Walton was the one that just finished up,
Yes.
Chris.
Okay.
Well, I'd
So-
love to. Somebody needs to ask Stephanie McKittrick about the footwear. I don't know
Yeah.
what she was thinking there.
Yeah, something went awry there. All right, coach interviewing Vincent DeProsperous right now, who has a sandwich, a beer, and a Gatorade
I
in
want to
his
know what the
hand.
sandwich is. That's what, because
Yeah.
they actually made it for him. Some guy was standing out as soon as he finished.
Looks like it's
Looks
got
like two
And
pieces
it,
of bread.
and it looks
almost.
like.
Yeah, it does.
So
I thought
he-
that was Swiss
he-
cheese, but it's just more bread.
I believe officially, fellas,
it's a bread sandwich.
Vincent, is our overall
Right.
winner
He's the
of
winner.
the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile. So he's
Yep.
going to go home with some
He's going
hardware.
to get one of these beautiful trophies
Yeah.
down in front if you can see him. I don't
Yeah,
He
think
beat
you
that
can.
one guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that first guy, that first heat.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we had our two guys in the second heat, Chris. Vincent DeProsperous and Matt
Riffle, looks like.
Wow, very
Yep.
impressive.
Matt
Both of them
Riffle.
coming in with the times of 6:11 and 6:12. It was a photo finish right on the line, just like a horse race. Head bob, and Vincent got his head down.
Yeah, that was
At the wire.
That was the big difference between the end there, is because those two full out sprinted
full out sprint.
the end, which put them ahead of Casey.
That's a
Because
big
Casey had a
difference.
nice steady pace going, and then those two just turned it on at the end. Tried to get a W there, and I think that
Test
does
of endurance,
conclude.
Jared. Test of endurance.
Yes,
right
and I
there.
think that concludes our second heat
Yeah.
of the individual side of the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile, and I think we're going to hit a break.
We are
Yes.
going to take
Yeah,
a
we
break, but
need a
let's
break.
first thank our sponsors.
Yes.
The Diamond sponsors. Up there on the patio, a great turnout there. Karen Bauer Distributing, Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, the Wheeling Ohio Valley CVB, our Diamond sponsors of the first annual North Atlantic Beer Mile and Waterfront Fest at Waterfront Hall, presented by the Pine Room and Waterfront Hall. Our Platinum sponsors, Carney and Sloan, Allen's Doors and Windows, KHT CPAs, Cloud9 Salon and Spa, Goodman Properties, Quality Steel Erecting. Those are Platinum sponsors. Our Gold sponsors, Belmont Brew Works, Carpets by Jameson, Hightower Brewing, IC Cab, Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal, McCann Distributing, Jack's Snacks, a.k.a. the ice cream truck, Performance Food Service, and Mozilla Welding and Fabrications, our gold sponsors. Again, thanks to everybody today who's made this event possible. Dan and Ian at Waterfront Hall and all their staff. Congrats to Vincent with an incredible finish. He's our winning runner of the first annual Beer Mile, kicking off Waterfront Fest in the festival season here on Water Street in beautiful Wheeling. The Pine Room guys here with the Waterfront Hall folks putting on an amazing day. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're getting into the relays.
Yes.
I'm
We're
excited for the
really
relay. I'm
coming up.
a
excited for
whole
the
new
relay.
dynamic, friends.
Yes.
So
Yes.
stick with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily.
We'll see you.
With a relay now.
All right, everybody, welcome back in here to the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile here at Waterfront Fest in Wheeling, West Virginia. We're about set to go for our relay race. So how this is going to work, we have 4-person team. You drink 1 beer, 1 person goes, take 1 lap, come back around, and the next person goes 4 times. So we have our teams ready to roll, and we're ready to go.
Let's
Just
go.
like that. The rain's coming down. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Look at Scotty. Jesus.
Oh,
Let's
Scotty.
go, Scotty.
Scotty.
You talk about somebody that could drink a beer, though. Somebody could drink a beer.
I tell you what, this is a whole different dynamic to this, guys, because everybody's going to drink 1 beer and sprint.
Yeah.
Because this is not endurance.
I tell you what, Jared, this would be tough.
One is this is a tough
man.
one because
this would be tough.
everybody wants to drink and then sprint. It's not about jogging here. This is about being as fast as you can in 1 lap.
Actually, I think the relay for the rain makes sense right now.
Yes,
I really
it
do.
does.
This is awesome.
It does. Our team.
Oh wow, they're not fucking. They're not messing around.
They are not. They are not
that's
messing
the
around
young group.
here.
This young group.
This is the young group. Our teams are rolling here.
We got 2 on JT's team back there.
The rain is coming down
Yes, it is
somewhat
too.
hard
Yes,
right now.
Yes, it is.
But hey, that's okay. That's
long as
okay.
there's no lightning.
We'll still drink. Yes, you're right, Chris. As long as there's no lightning, we're still gonna go.
But this is the hardest it's rained all day, Jared.
It is. It is. This is the hardest it's rained. And actually, our webcam's out in the rain, so I might need to move that in.
All right. All right, so what we got going on here?
Well, it's just actually right now, Jeff, it's kind of chaotic.
It is a little chaotic,
some guys
isn't
don't
it?
have their numbers on. I don't even.
I tell you what, though, everybody's ready to drink some more beer. I know that. They're not messing around. Look at Weeks. Weeks is up there ready to go.
Weekly, yes.
Oh, hey, too much holla. Too much down. Let's go, Scotty.
Scotty.
That's it, Weeks.
Oh, you got to take it off
You got to
and put
pass
on your
thing. I did not know that either. I guess we should know the rules of engagement, Chris, a little bit better. This is our first one. It's our first one. It's all right. We'll figure this shit out.
Well, you know what, though, Jeff? A lot of we were kind of left in the dark.
We were.
Right.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
We didn't really know.
I tell you what, man, people are sprinting, Chris.
Yeah.
My God. Hey, this guy ran the individual race, too, and he's back at it with it.
I'm surprised.
Wow, that's impressive.
Nobody's, at least I haven't seen it. No one's fallen down. I mean, it's slick out there now.
So instead of the baton, I guess you have to wrap that around somebody and go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's almost like an ankle bracelet or whatever.
Actually,
you
it's like if you went to prison and
right,
you had to
exactly. Then you just
house
take
arrest.
it off and you give it to your.
All right.
Help.
Sorry, folks.
That's
Matt
all right,
has
Chris.
I was going to the car to help jump out, and all of a sudden I heard
we started really quick. I wasn't expecting that, but we're here. The rain's coming down.
Wrap it.
Well,
wrap it and
thing,
go.
Jeff, that's another thing that could cause hold up on the time if you're having trouble getting it off.
And
Okay,
then put it
so
back on.
I actually didn't realize
had
how
to
this
do
is
that?
working. So, did you guys explain what's going on
Actually,
here?
that's what
Someone
we were
needs to
talking
explain
about.
to me.
Yeah, so instead of passing or just running up to your next partner, you have to take off what looks like a home or house arrest monitor.
With your team number or
With
whatever
your
that's
team
called.
number,
That's
it's a
it.
little Velcro strap. You take the strap
Yes.
off and then strap it onto your teammate's
There
ankle.
goes
I like it.
up.
It's like the
And
wrestling.
you're ready to
It is.
go.
That's tough.
Come
And
on,
there goes Tom.
Tom Morgan.
Tom. Boy, Tom shot out of
Yes,
the
he
block.
did.
And here's what I'm
out
going
of
to tell
the
you. When
block.
you bend over like that, to have to do that after running, that would be tough too,
That's
man.
right.
I mean,
That's
my
right. So
goodness.
here comes our next team.
Oh, man, somebody's taking off.
Oh, look, she's getting help.
Oh, no, wait, now.
Wait,
No, she's the one.
she's
Yeah,
the
you
one
know what?
taking off the.
That's the way it should be in life, everybody.
Should help out your,
That's a
You
good
should
team
help
right
your
there.
teammate out.
Yeah.
You should help your teammate out. Wow.
Oh, and our man Matt Riffle is back
he's
in the
not back.
relay
There's
race.
two of them in this. Wow.
Who is placed in second place?
Man,
of
he's
the,
not bad.
of the
Look at
individual.
Tom.
And there goes Tom.
Look at Tom.
Off on a good pace here. The rain is still coming down hard.
Here's the question: are you allowed to drink the beer before something's on your leg, though? I don't know the rules.
I guess that's what's going on here.
Okay.
I don't know how they.
They're bending the rules a little
Okay,
bit.
that's
A lot of
okay,
people
though.
still
I
have
can
appreciate
appreciate
a
Thomas
stretch.
Team
and
just
throwing the
did their
cups on the
relay.
ground.
Yeah, Team Thomas has a lot of participants in this, and it's hard to keep track
Yeah,
of. But
it is hard.
Do they have
I
two
think-
teams?
It looks like it. And I think JT's wife just she's on whatever the third leg of this.
Uh-oh, somebody's shaking it. Somebody's shaking a little bit.
Oh,
Hey.
again, we got
Jeez.
more help right
This girl's
outside
doing
the
a hell of a job.
we got a lost hat. That guy's
crushing.
flying.
Good job.
All right.
That was awesome.
Another.
We got to
All
pass
right.
the buck.
This was really
Pass the
tough
buck.
to
Yeah,
keep
it is.
track
It's
of.
tough,
Let's give you an update on the leaderboard. We have the Joe Baker team in first place right now, the Matt Riffle team in second, Mason Smith in third, Kurt McGee in fourth. Weeks, our very own Pine Room guys. Tom with a nice run there in fifth position.
I tell you
That's
this
the
much.
Oh my! We had our first guy fall.
We got our first
Wow.
fall across the finish
Team
line.
Thomas.
Team Thomas, I think, was the winner
I
there.
think so.
Well, I don't have official time yet, and I believe that is that the Joe Baker team. How we have it listed on here.
I think it is. I
Well, let's
believe
check.
this.
We'll see once this
Once
updates
our
in real
updates,
time.
that was a photo finish.
Another photo.
Yeah.
finish.
There
Our
at the
second
end.
one of the day.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I know that was very chaotic, but that was a lot of fun.
Yes,
that
that was
a lot
chaotic.
of fun right there.
It's really difficult to keep track of. Sorry, folks, for out there.
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's-
tough to keep track of who's on whose team.
We have the potential mayor up here. He's waiting.
Yes.
He's waiting to start
yeah,
chugging
JT
the beer here.
Thomas ready to go. He's waiting
Yeah.
with his beer.
Taking it from his
One
wife.
thing I have not liked is when a person drinks and they throw the cup on the ground.
Yeah, we gotta do something about
We
that
can't
next year.
ask.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're in it to win it, I mean,
That's true, Chris.
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, they're not littering on purpose.
Yeah,
He said they're not littering
you're
on
right.
purpose.
You're right.
This one girl's just like the strap relay girl.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
All right, so.
Well, she went first. For
Oh
this.
my, this is a dead heat. We're gonna have to go down to like hundredths of a second. We have a dead heat here. Joe Baker team, Mason Smith team, Jarrett confirmed me, 5:10. So I wonder if they go to the fastest single lap, which would then make it be the Smith team. But I got times of 5:10 exactly. So we're gonna have to go down to the hundredths of a second
He's the happiest racer
to
in
break
the whole.
that. Is that what you're seeing
Matt,
as
I'm
well?
taking a look here. You're absolutely right,
So we may
Matt.
have a
they're still
dead
It
gonna
heat.
looks like
finish,
an
though.
absolute dead heat. 5:10 on both the Joe Baker team and the Mason Smith team.
Putting it on.
So, and what? Yeah, Matt. It looks like what you said.
Fastest.
Mason Smith had the fastest lap time at 1:11.
So
Is that what you're?
I don't. Yeah, but I don't know if that's the tiebreaker.
I'm
We'll
gonna
have to
guess
ask our
that
friends at
probably,
timing and scoring.
probably is, but you're absolutely right. 5:10. It was a
On the
dead
spot.
finish.
A dead heat. We have a
I
dead
thought we
heat
were gonna have the,
for first place.
Incredible.
5 minutes, 10 seconds, dead heat between the Baker team and the Smith
Mark.
team. I don't know what the tiebreaker is.
Mark.
I don't
We're
think
trying to get
Jeff's
Coach to
trying
get
to
an
give him an
umbrella.
umbrella.
At this point, Coach doesn't care.
Coach said F it. We can't say the word today. He's just saying F it.
And possible mayoral candidate JT Thomas coming in to finish.
All right.
Great job of
Wow.
my
wow,
JT gonna finish.
Wow, wow, wow.
And I got to tell you
Smith
something else I
coming
got to
across the
compliment this
line.
team. I've never seen a guy with a Michigan Panthers shirt yet. That's awesome.
That's very
UFL.
incredible. Michigan
You
Panthers.
don't see that very often.
Not
so.
very often. We got our last couple walkers and runners going down for their last lap here. Soup's right in the middle of everything.
I know this much. I've never been so excited to have a cover over top of our heads
I
right
am.
now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
And
God.
Absolute
Yeah,
agreement.
shout out to Cousin Mike for
Yes,
Yes.
Cousin
hooking us
Mike,
up.
Yes,
thank
yes,
you
yes.
Not
for
only
the.
did he build this desk, he got us the
Yes,
tent.
he did.
He
Yes,
is the
he
man.
did.
His sons, Tanner and Eli, are here in attendance with Aunt Kim. So we
Our-
appreciate them coming out to
Without
support
a
us.
Yes,
doubt.
and again, we thank everybody
Yes.
for coming out in the pouring rain right now for the inaugural North Atlantic Beer Mile.
I saw Coach
here at
Neil McCormick.
Waterfront Fest.
Coach Neil McCormick and his wife are here with the kids, Chris. They just were coming in down
The
there. when I
umbrellas
was-
are out.
Oh, yeah?
The
Yeah.
rain's coming down.
Yeah, it's a heavy rain right
Oh,
now.
it is.
Coach doesn't care about the rain.
No, he does not.
If there's
No,
anybody
he does
here that
not.
doesn't give a shit about the rain, it's
No.
Coach.
Coach.
No. and I love Soup's dad over there. He's like he's got an Arthur Fonzarelli coat on. Never from happy. He's got
Adam
you know
looking,
what?
rocking the
Yes,
black
he
leather
did,
there.
too.
He's
That's a
looking
really good
good.
analogy,
That
Chris.
is looking good.
Yes. Good stuff.
This
good
is
stuff.
awesome.
Hey,
Yes,
look at
this
these
is
guys
great.
all running together.
They're
Yes.
all running together.
There we
I
go.
think they're
Beer shot.
running with their last team member, Coach Bob Pyle, coming all across the line. And it looks like our last lap of the first ever North Atlantic Beer Mile is going to come to an end here.
So let's talk about our buddies here, Team Jeff Weekly. A strong performance, though. I said
Okay.
top 5, and they were 4th.
Okay.
5:57, so a good effort out of our buddies. Scotty, Weeks,
Well,
Tommy, and then, of course, Tyler Weekly had to bring home.
He's the young
I think
buck.
he's the
Well,
one
he's the
that
young
got
buck.
them into 4th.
Yes.
Well, Matt,
I would agree.
I didn't see. I saw the beginning of it. Scotty destroyed that beer. Now he might
Well,
have
he
been.
did.
Now,
he
I had
crushed it.
confidence that he would crush the beer.
Now, I don't know about Tommy and Weeks maybe, but how did Tyler do? But Scotty crushed that beer and got him off to a good start. So what did you say they were 4th?
Yeah, 4th. A
Good-
strong
good
I
finish.
tell you what, that's a
Oh,
strong.
and that,
that's very
who
strong.
just finished her? That was Team Karenbauer.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the
one of our
Karenbauer
awesome sponsors.
One of our diamond sponsors,
Yes.
to be
Yeah.
exact.
Hey, Anita.
Yeah, so really, really good race there. I believe the relay is complete, I think. Looks like it.
We need to talk with our friends at Timing and Scoring to figure out who's exactly winning this. They actually have Team Joe Baker winning, but
I don't know
don't
if
know.
that's official.
yeah,
That's
well,
a good
I mean,
question.
that's how they have it listed on here. But, Coach, can we get confirmation from our Timing and Scoring friends if there's any tiebreaker where we're going to like 8 millionths of a second to decide this dead heat?
Literally.
Because
We have an absolute dead heat.
5 minutes, 10 seconds.
5 minutes and 10 seconds. What team?
Hey, there's no
we
rain
have
bothering people.
Team Baker and Team Smith.
Team Baker and Team Smith.
That's Mason Smith because we have Jordan. Team Joe Baker and Team Mason
Joe
Smith.
Baker, Team Mason Smith.
All right, a dead heat at 5:10.
Dead heat.
Yeah, dead heat, 5:10.
We're gonna check the little
No,
timer to see if they can.
hey, let's have a race off.
Oh,
another
that's a good
one.
idea.
I
That's a
don't,
really
think,
good
I don't
idea.
think it'd be a good idea if I was the one that had to run.
I like
Good
the
Lord.
idea, though.
No, I know. We like it from where we're at.
Yes,
So
of
true.
course.
Weekly's going to die, I think.
Weeks
Week's going to die.
Scotty's holding up good.
Scotty is holding up
Yeah.
good.
Fellas, and the amazing thing is, who cares if it's raining?
Champ, say a few words to your
Absolutely
fans here.
incredible time
Yeah.
here.
Say hi.
George Catterwell.
Hello.
It's been a good day. I'm proud of what I have done.
And
And
you,
when you finish, that's great when you finish.
and George, you
Hey,
George, you
words
did
of
it
wisdom.
under
When
25
you
minutes.
finish,
When you finish, you finish.
Now, those are words from a true champion,
And-
friends.
And guys, I think our rain might be
Here to
slowly
stay, or is it going away?
might be slowly slowing down.
Look,
Good.
Coach doesn't care about the
Hey,
rain.
matches
not.
well.
he
Sorry,
does
that's the
not.
best I had, Job.
Brighten up. Don't leave yet.
Job with a wardrobe issue that we had to
Wardrobe
slow down.
malfunction behind
Slowing
us.
down a little bit.
The poor pups are getting rained on. They look a little sad. I wonder
Where's Hugo?
I don't know. Wherever Hugo is I want to be. I want to be wherever Hugo
Hugo
goes.
definitely closed his account. He shut it
Yeah,
down for the day.
he's shut it down. But
Yeah, look, there's our
we've wrapped up.
That's a good picture right there.
We've wrapped
That's a
up
good
the
picture.
first ever North Atlantic Beer Mile
What a time, fellas.
here at Waterfront Fest
Unbelievable.
on Water Street in Wheeling, West Virginia. It's been a heck of a time, fellas. I think we're waiting to get confirmation
yeah,
of
trophy
yeah,
presentation.
and then we're going
Stick
to
with you.
present our trophies and our place finishes. So again,
Oh, is that Gio?
we're in
over there?
a
I didn't see her.
a
Okay.
dead heat again at 5:10 between Team Joe Baker and Team Mason Smith.
Hi, Bonnie. Adam. Hey, Grant. Adam Bonenberger, Grant Cooling in the house. Boy, we got a lot of support out here. Sue's
Yes,
sister G is
without
here.
a doubt.
Yeah, we appreciate again everybody coming out. Our awesome sponsors, our awesome volunteers.
You know what I appreciate right now is the people that don't give two shits about an umbrella.
Exactly.
Literally just there,
exactly.
it's like,
Like,
hey,
You know,
like Soup, he doesn't
being
care
one
about.
right
He
now.
doesn't care about an umbrella.
look at that Kool-Aid picture coming in again. Yeah, it's been awesome here. There's Rich Lucas. Chris is tidying up the set.
Did he spill beer again?
I don't know.
No,
Alright,
I think
Chris.
we're
Okay.
drying off stuff from the
Okay, that's
rain.
fair.
Hopefully,
That's fair.
hopefully we had
Uh-oh.
Here comes another keg.
another cake
Another
coming
keg
out.
coming out.
Jub's moving the cameras. Careful.
Look at those nice
I
West
tell you what,
Liberty
that is a good
Hilltopper
look.
pants.
Hey, Matt with the
Hey,
pull
you
through.
can zip those up. It'll
Yeah,
tighten
Jub-
up the ankle a
Jub-
little bit.
Jub-
Jub's
pull
pants
through.
are.
There you go.
He had a malfunction.
So that
Jubby
is-
should have put him under.
Just a small one. It was just a small
Yeah, it was a-
malfunction.
it was
It's
a
all-
small
it's just a small
malfunction. Yeah.
malfunction.
Could have been
It's all
worse. There was no ball slippage
It's all
or
good.
anything.
It's all
It was-
good.
No. No,
We're,
so-
we're glad to be here with you, friends. As always, amazing job by the folks here at Waterfront Hall today. An amazing job by our guys here, the Pine Room, especially Jub. He had the most to deal with of all of us right now, including a wardrobe issue. It's been easy for me, Jarrett, myself, Jarrett, Chris, and Jeff, to bring you this incredible play-by-play action of the first annual North Atlantic Beer Mile.
It may not have been perfect,
No.
If
but
I
we had
a wish,
fun. And
if I had
well-
a wish list, though, I would do the relay every time, I think. The
Oh,
relay was
definitely.
definitely, that was
Definitely.
exciting, truly exciting.
yes, and we again, I can't thank everybody enough. Dan and Ian and Rachel and Caden and everybody with the Waterfront Hall team. A lot of people have ventured inside to seek shelter from the rain.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I
like Dan
respect that,
said,
too.
Yeah, definitely.
it was going to be a haven for rain, but at this point, it's not that bad. It's,
No.
We're gonna
it's
check it out.
tapering off a little bit
We're
right
gonna
now.
check it out.
And remember, the fest isn't over yet, folks.
Yeah,
So
heck,
we're
if
just
you
getting
wanted
started.
to stay in and listen to this incredible commentary, I mean, I know we're not quite as good as Jim Nance or Gus Johnson or any of those, but
right.
actually we probably are better than Jim Nance. But yeah, so stop down here and visit us. Come on in, grab a beer. We're going to be here for a while watching the Kentucky Derby. Having some fun. The night is still young. The day
Yes,
is
it
still
is.
young.
It's
Oh,
3:20 in the afternoon.
God.
Let's
Chris
go.
has his
It
coat
is.
back on. He's ready. He's,
I got all
he
chilly.
means business. Show coming in. We got the champ here. He's the Iron Man of
Yeah.
the Beer Mile, the first annual North Atlantic Beer Mile. Again, thanks to our sponsors, our diamond sponsors, Karen Bauer Distributing, Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, Wheeling, Ohio Valley CVB, our platinum sponsors, Carney and Sloan, Allen Doors and Windows, KHT CPAs, Cloud9 Salon and Spa, Goodman Properties, Quality Steel Erecting Incorporated, and our golden sponsors, Belmont Brew Works, Carpets by Jameson, High Tower Brewing, IC Cab, Calcruth Roofing and Sheet Metal, Jack's Snacks, a.k.a. the ice cream truck, McCann Distributing, Performance Food Service, and Mazzella Welding and Fabrications. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors here that made this event possible as Coach is getting ready to maybe rule on the official scoring.
And actually, Matt, real quick, what all that means to me right there is when you have an event, it is crazy how Wheeling people pull together and truly
No
support
question.
the Wheeling backyard, which is actually totally, totally awesome.
And even
Absolutely.
extending out to the Ohio Valley in general, Jeff.
I agree.
Great
Yep.
point.
Absolutely, and just it's really cool. And I keep saying it to see everybody that we don't even know come out here and come to the event and support the event. We appreciate it more than you know, and
nobody
Well,
really knows what goes to make this happen.
Oh.
All the detail work.
it has been
And
it's
little
been an
things,
absolute
and-
grind.
and-
It has been a
For the
grinder.
inaugural one, this seems like this went off pretty well.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I
I agree. I think we've done a pretty good job. And then really, like Matt was saying, the night's not even close to over. We
No.
No.
got 3 more bands
It's closer
coming.
to over for some of us
Yeah,
than
I
others.
tell you what, I don't know.
But I
don't
still
know-
got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, I
in
don't
me.
know how much longer I'm gonna last. I might need a nap here in a little bit.
I
But
got a question. Are they going
I
to
need
later
some
on
shots or some
some
cocaine.
bourbon?
Just kidding. Yeah, this desk isn't for cocaine.
no,
We don't have any cocaine
no.
tanks
So,
here, do we?
so we have the Roadhog Band, Bucket of Puppies, and the Tom Batchelor Band coming
Yeah.
up here in a little bit as Coach is getting our podium ready.
Wow.
Tell you what, Company
this is
Caravan
legit.
was about as good as I've heard in a while.
Yes,
and
they
I
were
wasn't even
very,
able to
very-
get up there real close where the
No,
the sound would be.
they
But
crushed
the vocals there, outstanding. I could hear them down here. It sounded wonderful.
Yep, and we got
Actually, I do want to give one shout out. So Jub and the Funky Bunch literally got dressed in his car. That's a feat right
Yeah.
there. I'm going to be honest with you. When you
Yeah.
put on a suit,
He's-
Jub, he got
then he
dressed
blew
in
it.
his
Then he had a
tricky.
blow, a crotch blow.
yeah, you guys, and I will say there's absolutely one thing we can guarantee.
Oh, the rain's
is that-
picking back
Oh,
up
wow.
again.
The rain is picking back up, and we know that Jub is not going to get into much tomorrow. Well deserved, though.
Hibernate.
He might deserve a few
deservedly
days off.
so. But
Okay,
I'm-
it can
I'm
lighten
hoping
up
that-
a little bit. It can lighten up
Yeah,
just a little bit,
yes,
please.
the rain needs to taper off a little bit. As our hopefully our cameras are going to survive, and everything else that we got out here. Very expensive equipment under this tent, which again, provided by Cousin Mike. Thanks to Cousin Mike for giving us
Couldn't
the,
have done it without him.
Yeah. Actually, I see a team over here that I actually think was late and didn't even get to run.
Who?
Really?
My good friend Loopy. I know that he entered a team, and I saw him over there. I think they were late. They were late to the
We should
party.
make them run.
Yeah,
we should
make him run with that.
Yeah.
Would
With the
make him
camera
run
in the
double.
middle of the road.
Yeah. Again, thanks to everybody tuning into the stream. 9 people in here right now. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but good to
Boy.
good to have you
It's
here.
good to be with you in spirit here
Yes.
on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with all of us. As it was with our runners, the Baker team, not the Rambo Baker team, and the Mason Smith team. A dead heat, 5-10 in the team competition. Let's recap the individuals. Vincent DeProsperous with a time of 6:11 beats out Matt Riffle on a photo finish. They're both diving and lunging at the wire at the same time. Casey Hancock, who won the first heat, 6 minutes and 20 seconds as the rain begins to pour down here. Even harder than it has been, maybe the hardest of the whole day. But you got to like it. There's a lot of people out there just saying, fuck it. I'm drinking.
Exactly.
I'm already sweaty. I already smell.
not?
I'm just going to drink. While us guys are up here in a fucking sport coats and shit acting like fucking we're something special.
Right.
But we're not.
We are not.
But we know we're not.
We're no more special than anybody else here. We're just the 4 morons that were here to tell you what was going on here and bring
I
it to you in
identify
your
as a
home.
moron.
Yes.
I identify
And
as a
I'm
moron.
all right with that.
And that
Me
is
too.
really hard to describe what was going on here.
Oh, my God.
Just everybody going in circles.
Well, one thing's for sure, it was a good time had by all.
Yes.
And there's going to be some more good times had tonight as the VIP section looks like the indoor part of his business is starting to pick up, as JR would say, Chris. The drinking's starting to
Hellfire
pick up.
Brimstone.
You got Avenue Eats going in there. The pizza oven I can see, which looks beautiful. Wood fire pizza, they got that going inside. Probably bringing the party indoors a little bit right now.
I would
That's all
definitely
right.
think so.
Our canine friends are still doing okay over there.
Yeah, hopefully
Again,
Hugo's all right.
Yes, portions of the proceeds from this event, this wonderful event, going to the road home, animal shelter, and what do they phrase it as, Jarrett?
The Road Home Animal Project.
Project. There you go. I knew it wasn't shelter.
I tell you what, Mark
Road
Delbert
Home
right
Animal
now is
Project,
a champion.
as well as our friends at Helping Heroes Incorporated, and we cannot forget our friends at Augusta Levy Learning Center. Amazing job by Taylor Rise and all the folks over there at Augusta Levy.
Yeah,
so
and
again,
I think, speaking of Taylor Rise, I think they have a dance.
they did. I saw when I was coming
going
downtown,
on.
they had a big
Yeah.
thing going on over at the Capitol. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have been here if they were able to. It's a busy day in Wheeling. We got Miners football tonight. Nobody wants to miss that. The Nailers on the road at Toledo tonight, game 2. Got to try to even that series up. Wednesday here in West Banco Arena, just about 165 yards away from us. We'll have game number 3, the Nailers and the Walleye, and then Friday and Saturday, hopefully both games. We got to play one of them at least, but we need both of them. If the Nailers are going to come back and win the series, we got to play all 3 here in Wheeling next week. So come out in mass numbers. Everybody who came out today, hopefully will be in West Banco Arena on Wednesday.
That's right.
And don't forget about tonight, 8 o'clock ABC, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Going to be
Chris,
bossing
I
the
messed that one
advance
up.
to the next.
All right, so apparently the Joe Baker team is the official winner. I'm not sure how we broke the tie. We must have went off the hundredths of a second.
Yeah.
Joe Baker team, the official winner of the team event, followed by the Mason Smith team. The Matt Riffle team is in third. They will take the bronze medal.
Yeah, he's got him right there.
Vincent DeProsperous takes the individual
That's the one you just set up there, right?
event
he's
with
got
a time of
he's
6
reading
minutes,
right
11 seconds, followed by Matt Riffle, who's on the chart twice. Matt Riffle individually at 6:12 comes in the loser of the photo finish, but his team performed very well in the team event. And Casey Hancock at 6 minutes and 20 seconds, rounding out the bronze medal. So Vincent DeProsperous takes the gold, Matt Riffle the silver, Casey Hancock the bronze in the individual competition. Joe Baker's team takes the gold, Mason Smith the silver, Matt Riffle the bronze in the team event. First annual Pine Room, Waterfront
Look
Hall,
at this girl right here.
North Atlantic Beer Mile. There's our girl Cameron. Showtime.
So good.
Just
She did an admirable job, I think.
everybody
100% an
did a
admirable
great job, and we
Good
got our
work.
official winners. I think we're gonna have them hop on the podium here. The rain has slowed
like
down, and I that's going to be it for us up here on the stream. So,
Job, are we ready to close up shop, or are you
well, I
doing
think
awards?
are we going to do our awards?
Are we doing awards?
Yeah.
Oh. But they didn't want us in here?
Yeah, let's do the awards real quick, and then we'll close up shop.
There you go, Coach.
Ugh.
Chris.
Ugh.
You're good. I would say we're finishing up here, and we'll be.
We've had a lot of people seek shelter under our tent here.
Yes.
They're all on camera. They will consent. We don't need your permission.
Right,
Champ is down
Champ,
here.
the Iron Man,
We're,
joins us on set. There's Vinny, the champion of the individual event.
I think a lot of people have ran away. They don't even know. They don't even know they've placed.
I don't know if there's anything else in there.
Uh-oh.
Chris giving play-by-play commentary of his drink situation. Dicey, you're interrupting a broadcast here.
Well, I think that's one thing that I've noticed every time that we go on the road is
it's tough.
People have a very hard time understanding that we're on the air.
You think?
I don't know why that's such a hard thing for people to like. I don't. It's weird. Like I don't know. It's such a weird thing.
Well, here's the weirdest thing. We've had a lot of that today, but that's just based on the weather, I would assume.
Yeah,
that's probably true.
At least we didn't have your dad up here because he invites up people you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it's not that it's not the worst. It's not like the end of the world.
We're just not prepared for it.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It's hard to.
And
it's
Joe's
hard
back
to riff.
here working all the controls.
Yeah,
it gets really tricky.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and we've had a heck of a day here. Chris is taking care of our man Champ. Coach is trying to find our winners. We're trying to get them on the. All right, fellas, I think this is going to be a wrap for us up here on the.
We can go no further.
On the set.
All right,
we've
great work,
struggled
fellas.
to get our people here, so.
Yeah. So let's do the final send-off here. Matt, Jarrett, Chris, and Jeff with you in front of Waterfront Hall. The trophy presentations are going on right now. But we got to say, again, we're going to thank all of our sponsors here momentarily, but let's go through the top finishers here. In the individual category, Vincent DeProsperous with a time of 6:11 takes home the gold. Matt Riffle, the silver at 6:12. Casey Hancock comes in third with a time of 6:20. And then in the team events, the team of Joe Baker with a time of 5:10 and a few tenths of a second less than the team of Mason Smith, who also had 5:10. They are the gold and silver medalists, followed by the Matt Riffle team at 5:24, taking home the bronze. Thanks again to our sponsors, our title sponsors, diamond sponsors, Karen Bauer Distributing, Main Street Bank, Charter Kennels, Wheeling Ohio Valley CVB, platinum sponsors, Carney and Sloan, Allen's Doors and Windows, KHT CPAs, Cloud9, Salon and Spa, Goodman Properties, Quality Steel Erecting Incorporated, and our gold sponsors, Belmont Brew Works, Carpets by Jameson, Hightower Brewing, IC Cab, Calcruth, Roofing and Sheet Metal, as Chris gives the assist on the awards presentation. McCann Distributing, Jack Snacks, a.k.a. the ice cream truck, Performance Food Service, Mazzella Welding and Fabrications. And our wonderful charities that portions of the proceeds of today's event will go to the Road Home, Helping Heroes, and Augusta Levy. Thanks to everybody that made this day a success. Dan and Ian and all the folks at Waterfront Hall for an amazing job. It was a pleasure to call the action with you guys.
Yes.
Jeff and Jarrett remain with me here on the set.
Absolutely wonderful, fellas.
Champ Kettlewell is also on the set here. Champ, say goodbye to your fans.
He's got spit coming out of his mouth there.
Oh, maybe his mic's off.
Good night and have a good time tonight.
Who's going to win the Kentucky Derby? Give him a couple winners out there.
4.
The 4.
4 and
4 and 2. All right, 2-4 exacta box. That'll do it for us. Again, thanks to Joe. We couldn't have done this without him and all of our friends here that came out to see us here at this wonderful event, the first annual Waterfront Fest, North Atlantic Beer Mile. A wonderful time, and we still got a long way to go.
Yes, we
it's
do.
It's only about 3:30 right now, and this event goes on to at least 11 o'clock. So
I don't know if we'll make it that long.
Cheers to everybody out there.
Fellas.
Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you back in the Pine Room in our normal quarters next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, thank you, fellas. Appreciate it.